Shot issue. Shot issue. I turn our hands. What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? How you feel? How you feel? How you feel? What you say? What you say? What you say? All right. 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 Let's get into this content. How's everybody feeling this morning? 7 a.m. on the early. 7 a.m. on the early. On the early-tho. On the early-tho. 7:30 on the early. Rich Trevor. I'll be Rich Trevor. It's early. I ain't mad at it. All right. Let's see what we got cracking. Like that. My, how the dogs roam. What Damian Porter talking about? What's going on in these YouTube streets, man? Somebody point me in a direction. Somebody point me in a direction. I don't care about that. What's going on in these YouTube streets, Chad? Oh, man. You got to keep up, J7. Nah, man. So the Tuesday show is up behind a paywall right now. And I do have a No Jumper member. But because it's behind the paywall and it's not made public yet, it will be in poor taste to react to that. It would be in poor taste to react to that. Let me see. Because if I had something up behind the paywall and somebody reacted to it and put it up publicly while I had it behind the paywall, I'd be upset. I ain't gonna lie. No, let's palm first. Yeah. Man, but I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's doing well. Where is this? Okay. Boom. Here we go.
Tomorrow's Father's Day. Hey, I try to make this appeal one person down in life. I'm almost 60 years old.
All right, boom.
What up, On First family? Hope y'all enjoying y'all Saturday morning, y'all Saturday day. Man, tomorrow is Father's Day, y'all. Tomorrow's Father's Day. I'm here to try to just bring people together. I know I talk a lot of head, and I probably couldn't beat up a fly right now if I had to. But I do that because I think that's how I have to drive or draw some of you guys' attention just to give us a shot over here to get a positive message out. My positive message for today is...
All right, so Reggie Wright saying that Snoop Dogg and Daz ran saying that somebody...
Saying all that to say, if you can, consider forgiving your father if you don't have a relationship with him. And give him a call tomorrow. let's say, Dad, I just want to say Happy Father's Day to you, man. And hopefully y'all can go and work on your relationship from there. Because it's nothing. It's nothing. I'm telling you. The difference.
To the point.
So all I'm saying is, Pops, Reggie Sr., Happy Father's Day. And Snoop made a statement, or to your father, just try to forgive him. Report arrested for. John, here's the police report that Daz and them said they got arrested for. It's not actually a police report. It's this particular document is where when Snoop and Daz went into custody, this one particular cop wrote this report to LAPD homicide division because I guess they knew of the task force that was going to be solved or whatever. I don't know why the sheriff sent that to the LAPD homicide, because actually they should have been sending it to Vegas homicide division. But some sharp deputy that worked at that little substation asked Snoop about, who killed Tupac, and that's when.
Now, Reggie Wright is a former Death Row affiliate, so he has a lot of stories about Snoop Dogg, about Tupac, about these dudes and all that kind of stuff. Burger Lord, I see you. When Reggie Wright's going into his 1-2 steps like Sierra, it's always important to mention that he's just giving his account of the situation. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Reggie Wright, shout out to Bond first.
Snoop made a statement, the guy sitting next to him. So that's the only reason I always called Snoop a snitch and said he was trying to rat on Suge. Now, y'all know the funny thing I always tease Daz about in this report. It also says, he got guns. Where the cop wrote that they wrote in the police report that Daz went running to him talking about he got guns. Y'all can read that in the police report. Well, the document, I think they call it an instrumental document and all of that. That's not the police report that Daz is claiming to got arrested for. He said 2 ounces of weed. It was probably that. I know y'all might have heard us say, John, on this particular segment that I want to play, where the guy from, I think he did an interview with our boy Hold'em Court, where he said the guy that they had a pound of weed. They didn't have a pound. They didn't have that much. But anyway, instead of going and rehashing this story, I'm going to show you how over here at Bound First, we don't be lying to y'all. We come with the facts. We tell y'all.
Now, do y'all think that Snoop Dogg?
Y'all pretty much heard what Dad said on our channel yesterday.
Y'all think that Snoop Dogg really, snitched on his man? You think that Snoop Dogg really told on Suge Knight? I mean, what y'all think?
Today, y'all heard it. And this is what me and John put together and did a video. Shit, I ain't been staying in that particular house where that segment was filmed in over 3.5 years. So we had to do that about 3.5 to 4 years ago. And so y'all watch this video, and this is the truth to what happened.
If you or your child spent years growing up, you're accountable for
Bound First. Before we get into that particular video, so y'all can hear my response for today, y'all just heard this commercial from Morgan & Morgan. My proof for this program, because I know it'll help me. Check out this video. This is my response, and this is what happened.
Well, the motivation was there to go to talk to Snoop, because that's when he had just been released or signed his rights to P. And so, but he was being disrespectful at the time. So we was going to talk to him. We went to talk to him, me and P, because we had been on the phone dealing with.
Now, when it comes to this death row situation, it's a lot of dudes who are snitching. It's a lot of dudes who are talking. It's a lot of crimes going on. It's a lot of crimes being, committed and facilitated. And it seems like when it's all said and done, we always find ourselves button. My bad, y'all. I hit the button. That's my fault. My bad. Hold on. My bad, y'all. I hit the button. That's my fault.
Each other, me and P, and a guy named Mark Benish. That's who.
But no, I was gonna say we always find ourselves in a situation where it's always somebody's character being questioned. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever you talk about these old death row stories, whenever you talk about these old death row situations, there's always a question of somebody's character. There's always a question of somebody's morals. There's always a question of what somebody did for a monetary gain and all that kind of stuff. It just seemed like it's an awful lot of flambery going on with these old dudes and these death row stories for sure.
Who ended up taking Snoop over to TVT Records and started running it. He used to be like the number 2, number 3 guy at Priority. His name was Mark Benish. So they were there. I was there kicking it with Mark Benish and talking to Mark Benish. And then P came over like, "What's up, Reg? How you doing, bro?" And we talked for a minute, and I was like, "Hey, we need to holler at Snoop." Snoop and them was off to the back and in a different room, in a green room. And so he said, "Yeah, Reg, go." And he took me and showed me, "Hey, this is Reg and them from Death Row. They need to holler at Snoop. They got some unfinished business they need to handle." Is the exact words. And they left and they went and got on the stage. Left. So now Snoop and them there with his people. Daz was even with them that particular night. And Daz was still with us. We was about to do a video shoot for Daz on that particular, in a week or two coming up.
It seemed like Death Row was like the best worst decision for a lot of these dudes.
We had a budget for $350,000 to do a video shoot for him. And so I remember, so we go in there and I'm talking like, "Snoop, man, why you dissing the homie? You doing all this dissing and talking crazy. The dude let you go. You gonna stop that, homie. You gonna be running around LA. You gonna stop that. Come on, Snoop, we bigger than this. It's all good, And Snoop was like, "Yeah, fuck that nigga," or that nigga did something, or he said something crazy. I said, "What?" Never heard Snoop talk like that. But he was high and he thought he had all those I guess soldiers with him or whatever, but they had left. I don't think he realized they had left. They went and got on stage. And so, like, Snoop. So I said, "Trey, you hear what that nigga said? I told Trey, you better bomb on that nigga."
Now, I don't think that that's, again, the wisest way of going about the situation. But like I just literally just said, when it comes to the Death Row days, these guys had a very non-conventional way of dealing with things. So I guess there's that. But this is what leads to all these problems because there's a lot of animosity built up with these dudes because there's years and years of issues and buildup that, when it finally comes to a head, we get what we get.
Trey bombed on him. Snoop.
Now you got niggas bombing first.
Snoop took off and ran, as in his own statements, in the police report, the report, or whatever y'all want to call that document, because we knew where y'all was stationed at. Not how the old boy explains it. He said we knew where they were stationed at, so we ran towards y'all in fear of our lives. Dad's hollering, "They have guns, they have guns. They got guns." We go chasing them, trying to get away from them. By then, people were scared when, from the running and stuff, and they hear like what they thought were gunshots. Now the whole auditorium, the Universal Theater is emptying, but we in a green room in a back room. We went a different way. We went out through the audience. I was smart, I knew it. We went out and
we did the whack 100 through the crowd.
Go up within the crowds. They the one came running backstage and ran out towards the police and all of that way. That's why we didn't get jacked, because we went out through the auditorium and went out that way. And so we ain't made no contact. The next time I talked to Master P was the next day. Him and Snoop called me on the phone, and we all three had a conversation on the telephone. I ain't seen no Limit Soldier, no no police or anything on that particular night. It was only about 5 or 6 of us, and we got out of there with no problems. Only thing Master P.
Now it's saying that what's the deal, Wack? Lil Wack. It's crazy because Reggie Wright is making it abundantly clear that, when it came to the 1-2 step like Sierra, when it comes to, I guess the situation between Suge Knight and Snoop Dogg, that Snoop Dogg was never the aggressor. You know what I mean? Snoop Dogg was never the instigator. It seemed like more of the responding. And whereas Suge Knight seemingly was the aggressor, was more like the person looking for
It
it.
was like Man Red.
Or the Death Row Camp on behalf of Suge Knight.
Luckily, it was towards the end of the show. Man, you cost me a couple of $100,000, man. And he just jokingly said that, but he ain't never asked or saying, y'all gonna pay me back, because that's what we would have been hollering. You niggas gonna pay us back our money. We lost out, He ain't said nothing like that, P. P just said, Man Red, we're gonna continue to have problems. And Snoop was on the phone. He said, I got Snoop on the phone. And Snoop was like, Red, what's up? Every time we see each other, it's gonna be like this. I was like, no, Snoop, you was the one, being disrespectful and kept talking and all of that. And I said, but it's all.
So it doesn't really seem like anything past they not really caring for Snoop Dogg's dialogue towards certain situations. But that all being said, man, we're going to let y'all get up out of here to the next one. Chat, y'all stay and kick it, though. Y'all know the deal, man. Red dots to the left, you know the rest. We're finna get up out of here. Let's continue on to slide through these YouTube streaks and see exactly what's going on, though. What's going on this morning, man? As we just search the internet. Nothing crazy, man. Let's see what Chicks Move got going on.
YouTube, Chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, Chicks.
Fine. I like Chicks Move. Chicks Move is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Oh boy, here we go, you guys. It is absolute chaos out here, all right? It is a...
Now, does anybody really care about the fact that Jay-Z has Charlemagne on the Roc Nation payroll, which we already knew? Apparently, that's like a big deal in the East Coast right now. Everybody's upset Charlemagne is being exposed for being on Jay-Z's playlist or payroll. And we know that's a lot of flu flam going on.
Especially Civil War time. Now, I did have a small feeling, but I did not know that this many people did not like Jay-Z and his relationship with Charlemagne. Everybody is now popping out the woodworks, people that we have not heard from in years, and also old ops that are tired of getting BTA, belts to ass. Funkmaster Flex, New York City radio legend, has officially joined the war. As you guys know, Flex does not
He's like the biggest hater in New York radio.
Like Charlemagne, he also does not like Jay-Z. So
now he gets to go at both of them at the same time. It's like a 2-for-1.
Last weekend, Funk Flex said, it's my turn next. Let me go on radio to reveal some old news that everybody knows about. Funkmaster Flex used a screenshot from when academics revealed that Charlemagne's name was under Roc Nation in the casino bid. He said Monday, 7 p.m. at Hot 97. I'm gonna stop the city. Well, tonight on the radio, Funk Flex addressed the relationship between Charlemagne and Jay-Z. Here's what he said.
Gotta do the same thing for Charlemagne, man. That boy put his time in this city. Grinded very hard. He's also put on a lot of people. Changed the morning show landscape because we're always just talking about people when we want to tear them down and we want to rip them down. We got to really sometimes just give it the way it is. The truth. Yes. That, what he has built for himself and for other people is amazing. Shout out to Wendy Williams. You know, he came out of that camp. He figured it out. He got fired. He went out of town. He came back. You know, sometimes we got to give our people.
Hey, Charlemagne is, self-made. He did figure some things out. You know what I mean? So shout out to Funkmaster Flex for giving him his flowers.
Accolades. And once again, let's be clear, it's later on in his career that we're looking at this right now. So I'm talking about some people who have put in a lot of good work and positive work and but now we got to say C the God was in there when Jay was saying we're past kneeling. Jay-Z knew why the NFL was reaching out to him. All of us, I got shunned. I was called every name in the book for talking about Jay-Z with that particular situation.
Yep.
My bosses at the time and different people, hey, Jay called over and said, just give him a chance. I think he said 6 months. I always knew in 6 months that that's not going to resonate the same way if it's a mistake. And whatever it was, Jay-Z, like I said, 9 out of the 10 things I love about you, bro.
Hey, yeah, that Super Bowl situation was crazy. Jay-Z went from being super anti-NFL to, all right, hey, y'all can watch the Super Bowl.
The Colin Kaepernick thing was a real
Colin Kaepernick got thrown all the way away.
Slice below the belt, and that wasn't for your people. And you try to make...
Not at all. And then when Colin Kaepernick was no longer profitable, now you over here hosting NFL Super Bowl shows. Jay-Z went from telling us to protest the NFL to hosting the Super Bowl or putting together.
People believe it was for your people, and that's why you're getting the target flack, Jay. That's why you're getting the target flack, because you and your team have always tried to camouflage that you're helping with that situation, because you have helped. Listen, Meek, prison reform, countless people he's put on, countless artists they have put through that Rock Nation system to sell records, show them the system. Once again, 9 out of 10 things I like about him. And I'll be honest, if you want to chop Colin Kaepernick off at the knees, just say it, man. That's why this thing is real questionable. It's not questionable anymore, Jay. It's not questionable anymore, to be honest. It's like you cut his knees off because some way or how the NFL spoke to you or you made your way to them and you knew whatever bag that you were taking was going to neutralize Colin. You knew that. You're smarter than that. But it's okay if you want to take it. Take it, my brother. Take it, but wear it, man. That's all, because that's why this all gets weird. If you're saying something about him, he gets upset. His team gets upset because we see through the jokes. And listen, it's a good jokes, bro. I ain't knocking your jokes. I'm just saying.
You kind of are knocking his jokes. This whole rant is kind of like a jokes knock. You feel me?
It came at the expense of Colin Kaepernick, and we saw you. You not you and your team made personal calls to air personalities to make sure how they spun it. So he was with Colin in the beginning, but when you smelt the bag, and I hate to say this, my brother, but this is how it works. You was with Colin, wearing the jersey with him, phone calling him and everything. Y'all was communicating. And you either got a call, a whiff, that the NFL wants to talk to you. Somewhere in there, you made a decision. Jokes. But it's okay. Brooklyn, I understand it. You a hustler. I understand you, bro. But I keep it a buck, man.
He's saying he get the play. He just don't. If you gonna play the play, just play the play.
Brooklyn and hustlers, they just say what it is, man. I'm gonna get that money. That's what the part you're not saying, Jay-Z. I'm gonna get that money. Once again, I like 9 out of the 10 things that Jay-Z does. This one is just a subject matter that's been coming up, and we talking about it. Now, we're not gonna fast forward. We're gonna keep moving. Then we get Leonard in there. Leonard.
That's Charlemagne the God.
What's his name?
McKeevy?
No, it's cool. Don't diss him. Let's see the God.
Yeah.
He's at this press conference. And to be honest, once again, your accomplishments are great, my brother. But see the God, you made your name off the street, and everybody that believes in you on that World Star World, online, the grime, everybody from the street. That's where you made your name. So then when you get up into some press conference in the NFL and you start stuttering, looking stupid, you know, that ain't an act. Because now that we learn after academics has exposed you that this is a prior partnership that y'all did. And the problem is with the both of y'all is you're duping the public. That's the part in here. So you thought it was okay for Jay to say we're past kneeling and everything else. You sat there, you didn't say nothing. You could tell people behind the scenes what you said got edited out. We don't believe you. It's cool. And to be honest,
nah, we know it didn't get edited out. You said what you wanted to say. You did what you wanted to do. The situation is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's the reality of. You feel me? That's just the reality of. And you know, if you can't handle that, then you just can't handle that.
His name Charlemagne. I'm gonna tell you why you did that, and I'm gonna turn the music down. I'm gonna tell you why a lot of people don't understand why you did that. I'm gonna tell you why. You stood outside of New York, in North Carolina, your whole life. I think you did a little time in Philly, and you look down at this city, and you were amazed by it. You want to come here, and you wanted to skip the line, and you thought, let me get next to Jay-Z. I mean,
are y'all mad at Charlemagne because he made a smart business move and he made a smart networking decision by being cool with Jay-Z? Like, I'm not really sure what's the problem here. Like, why is Charlemagne being reprimanded for being a Roc Nation employee? Is it because he said he wasn't and then he is? Is it because he pulled a flu flam and tried to sway public image and give the image that he was like all for the people and he's not? Like, why are we so upset about this? Why are we so like, yeah, like, but I don't get it. Like, why are we mad? Why, what's the outrage here? What's the outrage? I'm trying to find the outrage.
You rode his corn knob every chance you got, bro. Every chance you got. You rode his pepper and you got his mayonnaise all over your face. Every chance you got. You know why? Because you was looking for validation from a New York cat. You wanted validation. And what you did not realize, Charlemagne, is that boy Jay-Z right there, you ain't smarter than him. He's hustler from Brooklyn. You ain't never gonna outsmart him.
Ever.
And I know, Charlemagne, you was at your dinner table. Jay-Z really likes me. He likes my opinion. You was wearing that dirty Roc Nation hat. I don't know how many days in a row. I thought it was a uniform.
Okay, so Charlemagne is taking flack because, what's this man's name? Funkmaster Flex doesn't like Jay-Z, and he's caught up in the middle of mom and dad fighting. Got it.
I'm just keeping it a buck with you. I'm not taking it away from your accomplishments and what you do for people. But I'm saying you were a groupie with that Jay-Z. And you know something? We're going to keep it a buck today. You know, us from New York, see, you thought us falling back on Jay, you could just jump in and put his knob all over your nose, right? And put his eggnog all in your mouth.
Now, Taxstone quickly responded back to Flex. He said Funk Flex has found strategic ways to suck penis through radio waves for years. Now, a few people started calling out Flex. Somebody said everybody hates Jay-Z. It's weird. Somebody else said Flex is just trying to be seen this week because it's Hove Week in New York City. Somebody else said, I realized a long time ago, a person who is dedicated to hating you or being jealous of you will take one thing they don't like about you and make it everything. This man talking about old shit gonna make the city stop. That is dedication. And then talking about Charlotte. Flex mad because Charlotte admires Jay. The connection plus his hard work put him in position to progress outside of radio while he's still dropping bombs and gossiping. Somebody named some shit Flex has accomplished outside of radio. Yeah, you got shunned because you a true fucking hater and you jealous. Listen.
That does kind of sound like it's the truth because I'm not really sure like what the point of Funkmaster Flex is, if not just to have a disdain towards these dudes. Because I'm, again, just kind of wondering, like, why are we, you know, What's going on here?
Man, it's only going to get more interesting from here. I think we're going to see a lot more characters join the train. Do not be surprised if you guys start seeing more enemies of Jay-Z and Charlamagne speaking out. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of Flex going at Charlamagne and Jay-Z?
Yeah, this is just basically Funkmaster Flex saying that he hates Charlamagne and Jay-Z. Got it. We understand. You're upset. Let's see what else is going on in his YouTube space, because this is stupid. Yeah, man, kind of a slow morning, but it's all good, man. Slow motion better than no motion. Let's see. You know what? Let me see. Now, did you guys know that Big Tigger's wife, the one that was trying to say that he was putting hands on her, she actually got arrested? So let's jump into this real quick.
So in these instances, these alleged misrepresentations, let's call it that, all right?
Shout out to Self Talk. Give Self Talk a like, comment, subscribe.
Okay, so in today's video, we got to talk about Marcellus Wiley arrest, man. And this situation is getting people to now. It said Marcellus Wiley is calling his wife allegations against him flat out false. Speaking out after Anne Marie Wiley filed for divorce.
Daughter's like,
wait,
I ain't seen nothing. Either way, the cops said.
This is what I wanted. Let me see. My bad, y'all. Urban. Boom. This is what I wanted.
Make sure you stay on your pivot. And had to come tap in as the internet got shook up.
Yeah, man. So she was saying that not Charlamagne, that Big Tigger was accosting her, but he was just trying to get his phone. That's really what it turned out to be. So she made everybody kind of look and feel crazy, but now she's being arrested. So
a little bit today as
this is Big Tigger's ex-wife, or I'm assuming soon to be ex-wife.
The video dropped that was supposed to be the incident that led to Big Tigger being arrested recently on battery and cruelty to children charges. Now, when you look at this video, you can see the dog is really just trying to get his cell phone back, and they really putting a whole lot of extra stuff on it. And it's like, wow, this is what's really going down, and this is his wife doing this type of stuff right here. Well, if that wasn't crazy and wild to see in itself, and that was just coming right after Big Tigger said that he was going to step away from radio, his wife ended up getting arrested on kidnapping charges.
Kidnapping suspect is under arrest in Hart County, Georgia, and 2 children are safe following a traffic.
Crazy. She did all that and had warrants for arrest for baby snatching.
Stop. That is according to the sheriff's office. Deputies said last night they were notified about a vehicle traveling north on I-18. Deputies said the driver was wanted on kidnapping-related warrants out of Maryland. Investigators said the vehicle was stopped near the I-85 exit to Highway 77. The driver was identified as 37-year-old Alicia Brown. Deputies say 2 children were safely recovered from the vehicle. In addition to the warrant out of Maryland, deputies said Brown was also wanted by the Fulton County Sheriff's Office.
And this,
damn, so you wanted by Maryland and you wanted out of the city of Atlanta?
This has been something that people have been saying. She had this going on where she was from in Maryland or out there in Maryland. I don't know if she's from there, but people was like, hey, man, she got some old stuff. People in her kids' family been speaking out, and she got a lot of stuff that went down in her past. Well, they caught up to her today after she came through with this stunt that was on that video, and it says Big Tigger's estranged wife, Alicia Brown, is now facing a whole new set of legal problems. TMZ has learned she's been arrested in Georgia on a warrant related to kidnapping. Hart County Sheriff's Office tells TMZ deputies tracked down Brown's SUV Monday night.
Imagine doing all this and putting all the police on Big Tigger, and you at the same time have a warrant out for your arrest because you was baby snatching. Wow.
After receiving a bolo tied to an outstanding kidnapping related warrants out of Maryland. Authorities say Brown was arrested without incident during a felony traffic stop on Interstate 85, and 2 young children inside the vehicle were safely recovered. We're told Trigger's kid that he shares with Brown was one of the children in the car. Investigators say the Maryland warrant stemmed from the 2019 disappearance of a 10-year-old child. Brown faces a felony interference with child custody charge in Georgia, and officials say she'll be extradited to Maryland. The arrest marks a stunning new development in what's already been an explosive stretch for Brown. As TMZ previously reported, Tigger was arrested last month on aggravated battery and cruelty to children.
Now, it's crazy that he's getting these charges, or he had these charges, but it's probably clear to see that it's going to go ugly for this girl after this. You feel me? It's not going to go well.
Charges. Ring camera footage then surfaced that appeared to show Tigger, legal name Darian Morgan, physically assaulted Brown during a confrontation. Now, when you see that video, you hear her really overreacting. He just said, man, give me my phone back. He ain't hitting her. He ain't punching her. She just a whole lot of nonsense going on. Her misbehaving and acting like a child. Well, throughout this time when everything been happening, me covering it, people have been hitting me up in the DMs and tagging me and stuff saying, hey, bro, she got a shaky past. She done stuff like this before. The situation with her kids. She got some kidnapping stuff, a charge.
No, I ain't here to judge nobody, and I ain't here to, whatever everybody do is whatever everybody do. I can't speak on, but you gotta be slow to call the police for any reason, knowing that you possibly have these types of charges. For sure.
Saying that she ran off with one of her children from the father, something that had custody.
Used to seeing terrible things, say this one is in a class by itself. 24-year-old Alicia Brown not only allegedly left her child alone in the car for 8.5 hours, police believe she also put sheets over the windows to make sure no one saw the 4-year-old. And it doesn't appear she ever even checked on the little girl the whole time.
Damn, I remember this story. And that ended up being this nigga Big Tigger's wife. Crazy.
Personally, I don't really care what the excuse is. I can care less if they had the whole car set up like a daycare center.
Fox 45 spoke with.
So I'm like, wow, what in the world do Tigger really got going on? Because you should know better than really diving in this water and settling down with something like this that's happening when they moving in this type of way. But even with that right there, on her sake, what type of program is you running and got going on when you trying to get your husband locked up? And we all saw the video. It was wild and crazy that we're really looking at something like that in 2026. But you will really go use the music scene and use the culture to really go get your husband locked up, knowing that that ain't what that was. But then to go back and, hey, my kids and things of that nature, because I don't know what's all what. Supposedly the kid family on the daddy side has been looking for him, trying to reach out, or looking for him, whatever, trying to reach out and trying to get in contact. But now they finally have because of these warrants that's here. And I'm gonna tell you, there's gonna be some wild stuff coming out with this. And
imagine explaining this to the kids.
Messing around with her, bro, you might be able to do a little mini short film or documentary at this point, because the way that she moving is completely disgusting and completely out of line. I can't even believe this right here. This is something that's wild, and it's all on her, keeping it all the way 1,000, bro, because there's real victims out here going through real stuff, and she just weaponizing the system. Now, Big Tigger had big.
Man, that sucks how women are able to just so freely and so readily weaponize the legal system for their own benefit and for their own gain, especially when it comes to these types of situations. And it's all at the detriment of the kid.
Came out, and I'm going to keep playing it, where he denied this stuff, said that it wasn't true. Also, his co-worker, who she accused him of cheating with in this situation, came out and said that it wasn't true, and she was not going to be doing a lawsuit.
I want to say categorically, these allegations and accusations that have been circulating about me are false, untrue, not happening, didn't happen. Additionally, It's important to clarify that Francesca and I have never been anything more than friends and respected colleagues. I'd like to apologize to you, Francesca, for the impact of these last few days or this last week. I hope you accept my apology.
Despite these last few days, those values remain unchanged for me. I would like to reiterate that I have never, nor will I ever, have an affair with anyone in a relationship or.
But this girl's crazy because she's been caught actually cheating and having an affair. Nothing to do with the situation, but it's just interesting that that came.
Marriage. My mother and father, who are listening right now in Ellenwood, have been married for 42 years, and I will always value such a bond. Mom and Dad, thank you for showing me that. As difficult as this experience has been on myself and.
So when I look at all this played out right now, bro, this stuff right here all the way left field. She out of pocket and out of line, man. And I'll say this, for the most part, it's been like maybe 1 out of 1,000 comments who was like supporting her in this situation, like she ain't did nothing wrong. Everybody like, nah, she tripped out. She all the way out of line. And
Yeah, she's definitely out of line. She's a flu flammer if there's ever a flamming to be flu. But with that all being said, man, chat, we up out of here to the next one. Y'all know the deal, man. You feel me? You feel me? This is crazy. This is crazy. Hope everybody's doing well this morning, man. Man, Bambi, that girl need her feet whooped. That girl need her feet whooped. Straight up. Big Tigger's sister, cousin, homegirls. Needs to go over there and see about her. I ain't gonna lie. Go see about her. Go see about her. Go whoop her. Go whoop her. Let me see. All right, man. So
I'm trying to knock blood out. I'm not trying to get no 15 minutes of fame, you feel me? On pad root.
You a Rose mommy?
Wasn't trying to knock blood out. I'm not trying to get no 15 minutes of fame, you feel me? On pad root.
You a Rose mommy? How? Rose Mo's dead. Rest in peace to that guy, though. But how would you do that? That don't make sense. But how would you Rose mommy? Rose Mo's dead. What?
Bosco been getting whooped out his entire time on the internet.
Welcome back to another episode of Warren Cali. In this episode, I will detail the story of Rosemo. Rosemo was a name who was ringing in the early days of social media, with being plastered all over sites like Twitter, YouTube, and WorldStar for things I will discuss. Rosemo came from a community in Inglewood called the Neighborhood Piru, a well-known gang in Inglewood that's been around for decades. Outside of the gang world, the Neighborhood Piru are also active in the entertainment world, with several rappers hailing from that hood, like Squeak Roo, who was signed to Mac 10, 211, who was at a time signed to Young Jeezy, and Ice Burgundy, who was signed to Waka Flocka, and of recently, rappers like Rucci. By 2011,
I remember Ice Burgundy sure was signed to Waka Flocka. I remember that.
Ice Burgundy was a buzzing rapper, and his affiliation with Waka Flocka, who was already a known artist, helped boost his career.
Ice, you know what I'm saying? Ice Burgundy, motherfucker. SODMG, nigga. Real shit. It's that nigga Soulja Boy. I'm live on this camera, you know what I'm saying? This camera turn on, I start talking my shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So salute to a real nigga.
This is when Soulja Boy got his blood passed. I remember this.
And fuck with real nigga.
Soulja Boy with the eyebrow ring is crazy. Eyebrow boy.
Straight like this, man.
Yes. Since the start of social media, it has always led to a lot of people starting beef or wolfing online, and Ice Burgundy was active on Twitter. He would constantly get into it with other individuals and have disputes, and he would gain rivals through social media. And the rapper The Game would be an early Twitter beef for Ice Burgundy. The Game was already an established artist by 2011, so having beef with The Game would get Ice Burgundy even more clout. Their online dispute wouldn't just stay on Twitter. Instead, it led to a crazy run-in, which The Game was said to be knocked out, which The Game has always denied. With the beef, you would think Ice Burgundy and The Game fought, but Rosemo would be the one always stepping in. Rosemo had a reputation as a fighter and a person putting in work in the streets. Any issue Ice Burgundy had, he seemed to be the one always stepping in, and that led to a fight at Fox Hills Mall, where Rosemo allegedly put Game to sleep. Rosemo would go viral with his storytelling of the incident with Game. Some believe he was exposing the Game, and others believe he was clout chasing.
Rosemo 700, nigga with neighbors, Ice Burgundy, Brick Squad. You know, let's tell the real about
Ice Burgundy was terrorizing and was definitely scaring a lot of people in these YouTube and internet streets.
the little homie.
It's like the game up. Nigga got out of line at me on Twitter, feel me, talking to me sideways and shit. Like he from these streets, he know what's up with a gangster, you know. He ain't supposed to be talking to no gangster like that, you know. We men of respect. And he came disrespectful. He the little homie at that, you feel me? So we had to handle him. Told some mutual people that he was gonna knock me out.
I don't do no talking. You know what I'm saying? I get cracking. You feel me? I get bracking. You feel me? Like real talk.
And I tried
ask about me.
I tried to talk to him. I tried to warn him, but I said, you don't want to talk? I try to sideboard him because I know how my guys is. They crazy about the boy Bird. Try to warn him. And he kept roaring up and talking.
Nigga from Inglewood NHP. And I'm not finna let no nigga with a red mohawk, you feel me? Just banging an internet industry, nigga. When I'm in the streets every day, you feel me? Out here trapping, getting it. I done been to the pen. I done walked the main line. You feel me? I done been shot at for this shit. I done beat niggas up and knocking niggas out all my life behind this shit. You feel me? I'm really a real one. So you feel me? When this clown, you feel me? Who had butterflies on his face and all kind of shit, got so many different characters sitting there talking that slicks. You feel me? It's like, you know, what's the odds of me catching this?
Yeah, bro, the LA internet streets have been crazy, have been out of control since day one, because this is almost 20 years ago.
This nigga by himself, without his security guards, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Without his homeboys, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie, the nigga turned it up, but you feel me? So, you know, I had to turn him down a notch, you feel me? And I laid his ass out, you feel me? Knocked him the fuck out with a 3-piece. Get that one dope. You feel me? I hit him with that banger. That's that, you know what I'm saying? Smoking Joe Frazier left hook. You feel me? You hear about that? You know what I'm saying? You know, that's nothing.
Puts his son down,
Pulls his pants up.
pulls his pants up and steps back to us to talk to us. So I'm like, okay, I'm still like kind of shocked, like he really turning it up like this.
Yeah.
I'm like, but come on, let's talk.
All that rah-rah shit. I'm standing right in front of him. You feel me? In his face, looking at him like, yeah. Looking dead at him. You know, he just kept running his mouth. You know what I'm saying? Well, he was doing the jitterbug after I knocked his bitch ass out. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother subject.
The Game would later try to debunk all of this in an interview on Vlad TV.
Right, because then there was the Fox Hills Mall incident.
Right.
Where you were with your son and somebody approached you. Can you explain what happened?
We was in the Fox Hills Mall. I was with my son. I ran into, I think, Ice Burgundy and a few of his homies and shit. They left there saying that they like jumped me and beat me up and put me in the hospital, which was all cap. And then from there, we started a whole beef, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, rap beef. And then I think Rosemo got killed, coincidentally, you know what I'm saying, over there. But, you know, it had nothing to do with me and what we had going on. It was just ironic that happened. Then I caught, I saw 211 at a Wayne party, and I fired on him because of that whole beef. Just being young.
Because 211 is Rosemo's homie and Ice Burgundy's homie. They all from the same community.
And reckless. I ain't got no, you know, problems with him these days. I saw Ice Burgundy after a Drew game on I think on Central, about to get on the freeway. I jumped out the car and just being young and reckless, man. But again, these days, like I said, 211 doing what he doing. Ice Burgundy is doing what he doing wherever he doing. I don't got no problems with me. Then we can, you know, it is what it is. Rosemo is, you know, he dead.
Whatever happened to Ice Burgundy? Does he continue to make music still?
So I mean, we definitely ain't got no problems. I'm like,
Just a month or two after the Game incident, Ice Burgundy would be on Twitter beefing with another rapper. This time, fellow Inglewood rapper Bosco, who was from the Queen Street Bloods. Around this time, Bosco also had a local buzz. The back and forth between Bosco and Ice Burgundy led to both men agreeing to set up a fight, which would eventually lead to Bosco being lured to a park to fight, which I can't show because
Bosco got packed out.
it's a YouTube guideline.
Bosco was the first nigga in LA to get packed out and go viral for it.
But instead of Ice Burgundy being there to fight, it was a host of others. And the next thing you know, Rosemo was rushing at Bosco, and Bosco was overpowered. And if you've seen the video, Rosemo attacked him and got the best of him. which Bosco stated he was jumped, and they only recorded the part which he wasn't.
Got him.
No, Bosco got jumped. I ain't gonna lie. Bosco got jumped.
Got him. LA.
Look, his homie over there walking with him, setting him up. Ugly work, bro. You got set up by the nigga walking with you.
Got him, coach. Dropping on iPads and shit. Let him up. Yeah. Niggas got, hey, this for Twitter, though.
Westside nigga, go pick my shit back, nigga.
No, it's blood love, nigga. We just gonna keep it G on these streets, nigga. If a nigga got a problem, nigga, hey, roll, hey, Skull, hey, Joe, yeah. Man, this shit crazy, blood. This is blood shit, blood. Nigga got
That's Bosco walking away after getting whooped out by his homies.
Hey, OG, it was a head up, no jumping, no nothing. So what happened? This rap.
It wasn't a head up. It wasn't a head up. 3 or 4 niggas surrounded Bosco, and definitely it wasn't a head up.
Blood, hey, the nigga talking shit on Twitter. Let's go. And you know me, Act 211 though. This shit is crazy, B. Look at blood.
I thought you spelled it better for
I get into an Ice Burgundy on Twitter over nothing. This nigga start wolfing on Twitter. I checked his punk ass. Then all of a sudden, all his homies and his team, Ice Burgundy, got to wolfing and talking shit. Everybody has something to say. I still really basically kept it about Ice Burgundy. I never really made it about.
Yeah, because I remember Bosco and Rosemo was like squaring up, and it was like 2 or 3 dudes in the background acting like they was gonna jump in, and niggas like, well, we didn't jump in. Man, if I'm fighting somebody and I can't pay attention to the one person I'm fighting because there's 2 or 3 niggas in my peripherals pump faking like they finna jump in, my nigga, that's not a fair fight. That's not a fair fight at all.
Nobody else, no Brent Squad, said he was gonna come back Sunday so we could get in. So Sunday comes, so I'm like, I get mad, so I'm like, blood, fuck that, blood. Like, I'm like, basically, like, I'm thinking like, all right, Ice Burgundy back, it's time to mount up. Like a bar just come smashing up the street, just hop out, like. So I'm like, why you say that? I'm like kind of shocked, like, you feel me? I'm blubbing. So I like, after I assess the situation, I beat who the faces is. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, okay. So I'm blood. The niggas all hop out the car. Blood just come charging at me. I'm looking. It's like I'm trying to see what's what. Who told me come charging at me? Who the fuck finna stand there while a big ass linebacker come charging at you? Feel me? You finna stand there and let Kimbo Slice come charging at you? Like, you feel me? So I back up a bit. But like right when I back up, here come Don Pete. He rush in. That's where you can hear them niggas like, stop Don Pete. Rush me, pack me up. All while I don't know what the fuck the cameraman was doing. He like turned the camera a little bit, but all the while the camera turned, that's when they was packing me out. Blood.
By the next day, the fight was viral and on several platforms.
So let me ask you a question. Do this count as snitching? Did Bosco just snitch on the neighborhood Pyrus? Did Bosco just snitch on the neighborhood Pyrus? Did Bosco just go on camera and admit to assault and admit to being accosted by a gang for gang reasons? Red Dog, what's the deal? Do that count as snitching? That's snitching, right? That's telling. That's telling. That's on camera telling. Man, yeah, and they jumped me, my arm broken, my face all swollen. Look how they made me a victim. That's telling. So Bosco just told on him. Okay, cool.
Like World Star.
Mr. Raz 1 ain't saying nothing the whole time. He popped in. Yeah, that's telling.
Which was known to show fights. Rosemo was an internet sensation overnight for putting hands on people. But maybe that was his demise. He gained a lot of rivals, and not to mention the ones he already had.
Unfortunately for Rosemo, man, he had a very fast rise, but also a very fast fall, man. God bless everybody involved in that situation. God bless his soul. God bless the family for sure.
Some believe his clout chasing was his downfall. Just days after the Bosco incident, Rosemo was dead. Rosemo was shot and killed on Wednesday, November 2nd, 2011. Rosemo was found with gunshot wounds to his arm and his torso after
15 years ago. Man, this was 15 years ago, y'all. 15 years ago. Sheesh, I was 21 years old. I remember these days. It was lit.
He crashed into a police officer's car around 2:30 p.m. The officer was making a left turn, and when Rosemo's vehicle ran a red light, he struck the driver's side of the officer's car. Rosemo was taken to a hospital where he was later pronounced dead. Police didn't name a suspect. Rosmo's sister said her brother had just dropped his girlfriend off at work and was driving back to her place when he was shot. She said beyond that,
Nigga, you older than me.
said the family knew nothing about the circumstances and is hoping witnesses come forward with more information. She stated, "We don't know what happened and we don't know why this happened. Any information that anyone has out there will be greatly appreciated. We just hope and pray that they find who did this." It became a lot of speculation who was responsible for Rosmo's death. A lot of people pointing fingers at the people we had beef with. Bosco would later be arrested months later, but he was let go a day after his arrest.
This nigga Bosco looks like a 10-year-old kid, bro. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Bosco looks like a child. Big man child. Like, and then here's the thing too, bro. You still in them apartments. You've been in them apartments 15 years later. You still in the same apartments. You still live in the same way. You still got the same set of circumstances. Your life hasn't changed for the better. 15 years later, you still living how you was living when you was getting whooped out by your homies at the park. Incredible.
Bosco would later be arrested months later, but he was let go a day after his arrest. Bosco and the gang were completely cleared as the suspects. In the following years, Bosco, the gang, and Ice Burgundy continued to have beef, and they would diss each other several times throughout the years.
Me back to like those times, man. That situation started because you were beefing with Game on Twitter.
Yeah, I guess so. It started on Twitter. It wasn't like a beef. That was probably like when people start calling Twitter beef.
Oh, I mean, that was the first time that I remember like sitting at home being just a kid watching shit on World Star, and that whole Rosmo situation, RIP, that was the first time I ever seen anything like that.
Yeah, that was going viral. You know, somebody say some shit on the internet, then you meet up with them.
And
that
all
was
the
first time.
And somebody really passing, everybody watched unfold on World Star and Twitter. Like, I mean, that I just had never witnessed anything like that.
Yeah.
And now it happens every week. It's crazy. 15 years ago, it was Adam 22 saying, "I've never witnessed anything like that." And now Adam facilitates it daily at this point. Crazy.
But to clear that up, Game whole ass thing had nothing to do with that.
What do you mean?
Him passing.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah.
So people,
that's a lot of perceptions. Yeah. He be trying to go around and act like he did it.
I ain't seen blood since before the Rosmo shit. I ain't seen you since before that. What are you talking about? You forgot you didn't show up to the Rosmo shit? What the fuck you talking about? You forgot you were supposed to be Rosmo? What the fuck?
Bosco, well, you was a whole bitch out here. And they called Mouse Cop and please talking about you want no more fucking problems, but you back on Instagram. You ain't learned your lesson. Last time you got your ass motherfucker.
Learned your lesson yet. Yet was the word you were looking for. Not learned your lesson let. It's yet, but don't worry about it.
You want no more fucking problems, but you back on Instagram. You ain't learned your lesson. Last time
learned your lesson yet. Don't worry about it. Words are hard. He's passionate.
Got your ass motherfucking beat.
Okay. I seen a video of that nigga beating my ass, getting his ass killed. I seen that. I seen a lot of videos. You seen the video of me getting my ass beat. I seen the video of the nigga beating my ass, getting his ass killed.
Being active.
Yeah, see, here's the thing though, Bosco, you saying that, but you're not the one that did it. You feel me? Like, I hear you. I get the intimate sentiments. You feel me? I get the intimacy of the sentimencies, but you're not the one that did that. So you talking about it like you was out here just catching these hats. Nigga, you are not a Liz.
In the streets looking for clout can lead to risky and sometimes deadly outcomes. And that was a sad case for Rosmo. It's been nearly 15 years since Rosmo's death. He was only 26 years old.
Damn, so young.
This
so young as we live these LA streets, man. Y'all know the deal though. So young as we live in these LA streets. Man. Y'all gotta continue to be safe and be blessed out here, brother. Taking credit for other people's work as well.
We'll conclude this episode.
Very TF30. Random. I can't remember who, but TF3rd, like in the last 24 to 48 hours, was in I was like a Rich Rabbit post. And he was talking trash about somebody. Don't let me lie and say who. But my stupid ass went in the comments and put, nigga, you was turning down Phase at Marathon Burgers. Shut up. Don't let me lie and say who. But I know I hit TF3rd quick with the shut up, nigga. He was turning down Phase at Marathon Burger, nigga. Shut your weird ass up, nigga. You turned down. You're turned down. Don't talk bad about anybody. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna give somebody a pass because blah blah, or I'm gonna give this a pass because blah blah blah. Nigga, you can't give nobody a pass, nigga. How can Teo Third last rank? How can Teo Third give anybody a pass when Teo Third's turning down fades? How? How? The nigga was like, yeah, I'm gonna give this a pass because blah 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 blah. Nigga, shut up, bro. Shut your. Never mind. Nigga say, take me to my hood. You took him to Cambodia town. Ain't nobody listening to you. You tell Tab Third to take you to his hood, he gonna take you to Cambodia town. Swear to God. You tell Tab Third to take you to his hood, that nigga gonna take you to Cambodia town, bro. And you're not even from TRG. You're not even from TRG, bro. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Come on. You're not even an Asian boy. You banging babies, but babies don't claim you. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. All right, chat. I'm finna go to the gym. You guys who don't know, that boy Moose Knuckle, he been getting himself into a lot of flammer, skullduggerous, and extremely larcenous activities. You feel me? Make sure that you are tapped in with Apollo to see exactly what's going on, because he is making it abundantly clear that he just don't got nothing in him, bro. He kind of a mark. I ain't gonna lie, he's kind of a mark. Y'all remember the situation with Wack, and Wack marked him out and flammed him, skullduggered him, and larcened him. Moose Knuckles constantly calling out fades, calling out issues, calling out problems, but never really making his way, you know, down to the front and center row where he can collect his prize. Now, there was a situation over on Apollo where John, I believe his name is, shout out to John, if I'm getting your name wrong, I do apologize, it's no malice intended, was getting into it with Big Time, with Tiny, and a fade was called. Man. Time and John had some words. John wasn't feeling Tiny wasn't feeling John. Conversations were had about stepping outside. Wooty bam, 1, 2 step like Sierra, 1, 2 step like Sierra, X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. With that all being said, no fades were caught, and just a conversation was had. But Moose Knuckle thought that this was the appropriate time to kind of maybe throw his little jokes in, or throw his conversations in, and throw his 1, 2 step like Sierra into the conversation. And he had an opportunity to kind of take some shots. Now, those shots weren't received well because Tiny wasn't going for it. And he was like, you know, I might get into a bunch of situations, but I'm not going to get into a situation with a ninja quite like Moose Knuckle. You feel me? And Tiny made it abundantly clear that he was going for none of Moose Knuckles' flammery, skullduggerous, or larcenous activities, or any of his disrespect. Now, with that all being said, I'm not going to hold y'all too much longer, man. I want to slide right into this Kantiana, where we can talk about Moose Knuckle and John Moose Knuckle and Tiny getting into today's situation. Let's go and get into this.
Fade, and then, you know, not faded, you know, it happens to the best of us.
Nah, for real though. I mean, we seen niggas get water bottles thrown at them, man.
Straight up,
so I mean, not everything requires a fade, man.
Yeah.
No cap.
Sometimes you need a white man to stand in front of you and defend you.
Yeah, facts.
Nah, you gotta handle that yourself.
Damn.
The water bottle.
On God, y'all funny, bro. Shout out to the shouts out, bro.
Nah.
We both called fades, and then we said, "No, we go."
You didn't call no fade.
I said I was willing to, and then I wasn't. That's pretty much the similarity I'm throwing out there.
Nah. You had somebody blocking you. It wasn't nobody blocking us. It was a little different situation.
No, yeah, a little.
You could say it's in the same ballpark, but I don't think it was in the same ballpark. I feel like you didn't protect. You wasn't protect. You didn't have. Whether I wanted to get down with John or not, I was always gonna protect myself. That's rule number one. You didn't have no protection in yourself. You was gonna let Wack piss on you if you wanted to.
No. I wasn't gonna do none of that, but. You know, in the moment, I didn't, you know, tell him to go outside, and then didn't swing or nothing either. You know.
Yeah, I understand that, but that's because you.
I'm glad you didn't. That's what smart people do. You know, we're not trying to crash out and go to jail.
And you would have probably went outside, and Wack would have.
I would have had a conversation like you and John had.
Nah, Wack wouldn't have had no conversation with you. Isn't that and the way that John, the way John and me have is different from you and Wack.
No, for sure.
So Wack was liable to slide you. John and me and John, we damn near would have had to
slide you. He's pretty
okay.
He seemed like it.
I get that, but me and John would have low key handshake get down type shit. Even though we wouldn't have had to do the handshake get down, but that's what type of respect it would have been. Handshake get down, because that's really at the end of the day why it was like neither one of us swung on each other. It was like. Again, we was face to face. It Like neither one of that's why I came in and said it's all about that line. Like neither one of us crossed the line at the end of the day. Whether
well, you got across the line, but you're challenging him to a fight on camera.
Okay, if that's what you want to say, but it's still again. That's one level, and then there's one when we outside. There's one more line to cross.
No turning back.
It's one, yeah, exactly.
I get that.
And we was at that line, and we made the decision that we made. But I'm saying that's different from you and Wack. You can't compare that situation to you and Wack because Wack don't know you, and he don't owe you that respect. And he, well, I feel like he would have grooved.
We're good friends now.
As now, I'm talking about when that happened.
No, for sure.
So yeah, don't try to compare your shit to my shit.
I was just saying, yeah. Nobody fought. I'm glad in both situations. Nobody was hurt. Nobody was
word.
Nothing.
Shit.
I don't want to get knocked out.
Shout out to the guys, man.
Golly. Shout out to my.
Now, y'all let me know what y'all think in the chat. Do you think that the situation between Wack and Moose Man is reminiscent of the situation between Tiny and John? Do you think that is different? Do you think that factors like respect and friendship and, just man-to-man understanding play a factor? Or is everybody wrong for not taking a fade? I personally can see the difference. I definitely understand the difference between John and Tiny versus Wack and Moose Man, especially considering the understanding of respect and the understanding of proximity to friendship and all that kind of stuff. Whereas Moose Man and Wack are strangers. You feel me? John and Tiny might not be the best of friends, but they have a history and they have a relationship. And if nothing else, their friends are friends. So them getting into it could cause a rift or could cause some kind of weirdness between the crew. So I could definitely see where that situation could be done, a little bit different. But what do I know, man? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, though. Is the situation different? It's the same. Red dots to the left, you know the rest. We go.
Know what it is. TNN Trappers Network. I was with Rich Rapper. I was with you.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about later.
Carjack 100 here. If you need your transmission check, come on down to Carjacks. I'm your transmission expert.
I'm glad that you enjoyed that content. We heard the cries, we heard the complaints. Now we don't got no intro, but we do got an outro with the same information, man. Make sure that you are tapped in. Make sure you dropping comments. Make sure you dropping likes. Make sure you subscribing to everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network, because we will be giving away some more Chiliana once we hit that 40,000 membership, 40,000 subscriber, threshold. We're going to make sure that we give y'all some Chiliana, man. So make sure that y'all stay tapped in. Make sure y'all stay looking out. Make sure y'all stay right here at TNN Trap News Network. The news you can use, the knowledge you're not going to get in nobody's college. Hit a like, hit a comment, hit a subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. We're going to keep you updated on what's going on these YouTube streets. You already know the deal, man. If you enjoyed this content, throw the red dot to the left. You know the rest. We go.
Hi, I'm Wack 100. When I'm not snitching on the internet, I'm snitching in real life. For your own personal home security, call 1-800-WACK-ATTACK. We're first, law enforcement second.
Hey, I'm Adam22. Got an extra soul laying around? Be like Doughboy and Wack 100 and sell yours today. One soul equals a lot of clout.
Apollo Jackson. It's dangerous. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboards. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from 18. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Busy with the bush and you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 6, he bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell me. Nothing.
gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missing with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboard. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Just made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Friends is hella fake, I know we're enemies' intention. I let it go until it click if I'm an aim. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missing with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missing with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
Shout out to Flip Thoughts Reactions.
All right, yo, I would like to introduce Rios to the people of the No Jumper Nation. Yeah.
Oh, shit. What's up, man? What's happening?
I don't know exactly when it kicked in there, but anyway, I mean, okay, let's just put this out there. Why do you feel like you're here? What had to happen in order for Rios to be on the No Jumper Show?
I think some of the drama, you being Adam 22, like, you know, it's a catch 22, get him over here. It's a little bit of drama with it. Get back at some people tad bit. You know what I mean? Like, there's always gonna be that angle to it. And then I'm the shit. That's why.
Rios over there at No Jumper sitting there with Adam 22, man. That's a good thing, man. That's a good question. Kind of make you wonder, why is he over there with the 22-ster?
I think it has more to do with that than the whole revenge thing, because realistically, like, at one point I could have added Big Deal to the No Jumper Show. And realistically, I mean, that's pretty much like...
That's not my smoke alarm, y'all. Before y'all go crazy in the comments, that's not my smoke alarm. So do not bust my head for that. You feel me? Do not bust my head for that. Oh, Reg Dog, you ain't know him, bro? Yeah, Rios been over there a few times. He kicking it. Rios is a no jumper. You feel me? He no jumps.
If I wanted to emotionally harm our good friend T-Rail, that would probably be the move. Realistically,
brother as a cast member.
Yeah, I mean, like, realistically, like, Rios's connection to them is far more distant.
Yeah, I
actually just think Rios is a good podcaster. I like talking to him. I think he's a good communicator, and I'm all about the good combo. So, from my perspective, that's what I'm here for.
Let's go. Yeah,
yeah.
I appreciate it, man.
I thought that Rios definitely stood out.
Yeah, man. So I need y'all to let me know in the chat, man. Type 1 in the chat.
He was asking really interesting questions, so I was like, yeah, let's see how bro, you feel me, fit into the whole criteria.
Oh shit, that was like 3 years ago.
Type shit. Yeah, damn.
Because you went on there and they kind of like bullied you. Remember, it was
that was like the narrative.
The
like,
vibe.
They sold
the vibe was that you were a little shaky around all these Crips.
So what happened? So like, and keep in mind, this was right after, or like I guess in the throes of my lyrical beef with Compton AD. So
okay,
and that was in my.
You guys were making fake ass diss songs, about each other.
Lyrical.
Yeah.
Little making fake little diss songs, whatever, just having fun with it.
It was like one-sided.
I mean, no, it was both of us doing it, like, but we was having fun with it. Like, it wasn't like that.
Kind of good.
No, he trying to say
Rios did low key press Lush for dissing AD though. Rios did low key get on Lush's half of that, and now look at Rios over there in no jumper.
Get washed. Like,
I mean, like
them weak ass rhymes that you've been kicking.
Nah, like it was like, it was whatever.
Damn,
Like,
he just went for the heart. You have no idea. Lush does not care about much more than being taken seriously as a rapper. So when the cool black dude who's fresh out of prison says his rhymes is whack.
J Hood, no, I'm fire, bro. I'm not.
Oh, right.
So
I don't think J Hood thinks Lush is rapping is fire.
Wait, did the beef come from when Almighty was on the
Yes.
sofa when they was laughing?
Okay,
that's
so-
what it stemmed from.
People forget that right before the sort of No Jumper exodus, there was sort of like the No Jumper lyrical era that we were kind of trying to do, where it was like everybody's gonna rap.
Now, I mean, if they went back to that, bro, I'm not even gonna lie. If they started really doing like ciphers, I mean, yeah, you see people go do mic drops and shit, No Jumper, but all the time, but they text with you like
2 weeks.
Yeah, it didn't really go.
It was
too
cool
crazy.
for a second. So really what happened was like, all right, it started on New Year's Eve and there was like a text thread and AD and Suspect were going back and forth of who was the most successful rapper at No Jumper. And oddly enough,
Who was going back and forth?
AD and Almighty Suspect.
Okay.
And oddly enough,
Your name came up.
well, yeah, our very own Sharp at the time was like,
Ooh.
"Hey, Church, hey, Church, you seen this freestyle of Lush? Oh, yeah, he Lush hard." And then Suspect was like, "You know what? Lush is my like an uncle to me, but he sucks." So mind you, I'm asleep. You feel me? Just like posted up.
You
like,
ain't
just-
seen that shit. Stop trying to play possum.
No. I woke up to this. You feel me? I woke up to
Right.
this, and I was like, "Yo, what's?" Like, I was like, "Oh, yeah." So like, okay. So then I started kind of like popping it back, and I'm like, "Hey, if we did like a cipher, I'll smoke everybody because I'm like lyrically better than everybody in this. Like, if we being honest." So then I got set up to. You feel me?
Being honest.
Yeah.
If we being honest.
Yeah, if we being honest.
You really believe that?
Adam 22 use you for content. That's not my battery. That's not my battery. That is the battery of the person that we're watching. So that's actually not my battery. Joshua Brandon. So
In your heart.
No, I
goofball.
know that to this day.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
So you think you hotter than Munchie?
No, I don't. I'm not saying I'm hotter than Munchie, but like there's certain things Munchie better at. There's certain things I'm better at.
So who's a better rapper?
I mean, like there's certain, like I said, there's certain elements that he better at. There's certain elements like he sound really good. He make cool songs that are dope, and they sound good. And I'm really lyrical, and like I'm a great writer.
So you're saying you're more lyrical than
Spody face at home watching this, shaking his head like, boy, these niggas are all sold out.
him, but he has a better.
But you know what though? Considering the fact that No Jumper or the internet space, the content space is an anti-neighborhood crip space. Niggas act like it's not, but it definitely is. It is what it is, man. I can see where the Flu Flammer and Skullduggery meet. I can see where Flu Flammer just made a Skulldug and a Larson for sure.
I feel like he's like a cooler rapper. Like I'd rather see this guy rapping than me. Yeah, you feel me? Like, but yeah, like it's just the package make more sense. Like I'm better, more like behind the scenes songwriter, all that. Like I don't rock the million stages.
You can
whatever.
write a hit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Much you can drop a hit.
Type, you feel me? Yeah, I feel like me and him together would probably make millions. But like, with that being said, anyways, short story long, that led to us going back and forth, and that's that.
So that led up into the thing.
And then so that led to you going on Pun's
Well, when I
show.
went, that led to the because on there I had a couple bars like in my I said like something like I had some bar about like AD's got surrounded by like dick riders or co-signers. I said something. I forget the exact bar I said. It was
So
something
they
along-
called you in.
So Pun was like, "We need you on the show," and I was like,
No, not No Jumper, but the internet space. No Jumper's the only safe place for neighborhood crips. Everything else is the neighborhood crip anti-space for sure. For sure. You got J Hood who hangs out with the Hoovers because his head is cool with the Hoovers. That goes without saying. Munchie B from Inglewood Families. That goes without saying. Back on Fig. Compton Rick Rack has joined a fight with Whack 100 against Big U, whether he admits it or not. Have I pretty much spaced out everything. You feel me? Yeah, man. No jumpers are only safe space for the neighborhood Crips, man. The internet is a very anti-neighborhood Crip space, and the majority of the podcasters and the content creators in our YouTube space do have animosity towards. Hey, Reg, am I lying? Think no jumpers only safe space niggas got.
All right, so like I went over there, and it like the whole vibe was supposed to be less just getting like marked out, but like
and it was like that.
No, it was like super chill. Like they were like.
Do you recall it being chill, or do you recall
It was
like
cool. Like
you almost fired
but
on him?
at that time, I feel like I really didn't.
You almost fired on him?
What was going on. So,
Rios definitely got on Luscious head during that.
the energy was up. Like,
Oh shit. Adam's crazy for that, bro. Lyrical fool, you feel me?
Oh, you know what I mean? It's like
they had like hella knives out on me and stuff.
All pointing guns at you at the same time.
And again, that's not my smoke alarm.
No, because one time me and Lush did a song that we never put out, and in his verse, he was straight up like saying that he was gonna kill the Ace Boys or something. I forget. It was like it was so OD. It was nuts. I couldn't believe it when I heard it.
No, what I said,
I didn't put it out.
No, I have it.
I didn't tell him.
I have it.
It has to be somewhere.
What I said is, I said that.
Do a response.
I said that pun looked like Suge Knight mixed with a Butch Knight.
That was the bar, but that was all the Ace Boys.
Then you said something about the Ace Boys. Remember that?
Look at Adam trying to give Rios to press Lush, because it ain't no real reason. This is wild. This is wild.
R&B song?
Yeah, no, it was the R&B song. I said,
what you said.
speaking of, oh, okay, yeah. Because no, but I didn't like get at Ace Boys, but I said, speaking of Ace Boys, you know, a pun looked like Suge Knight crossbred with a Butch Knight. That's what it was. Yeah.
And that's what y'all didn't want to put out.
I was surprised.
It was nice.
No, it wasn't because of that. It was just because it was gay in general. From what I recall.
Yeah,
It was gay in general.
it was kind of gay. It was kind of gay. We had fun though.
It was like us trying to use auto-tune for the first time. And it is pretty shocking when you use it, just like how different it makes your voice sound and how weird it is. Like,
oh yeah, that was like the first Adam auto-tune song.
You get to go into the studio, you'll hear that like none of these singers could really sing. And then when you hear the songs, you can hear the effects on their voice. Like
They're all using it.
Yeah, no pitch correct.
Yeah, God
really
forbid those.
saying the images really was selling it.
Yeah, there's only a few of them that got like a natural good voice. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you ain't Alicia Keys.
Yeah, it's not too many dudes out here really using the auto-tune in the correct form and or fashion. But with that all being said, chat, we gonna kick it for a minute, man. Y'all stay and rock out with me. You feel me?
Know what it is. TNN Trap Roots Network. I was with Rich Rapper. I fucks with you.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about later.
Carjack 100 here. If you need your transmission check, come on down to Carjacks. I'm your transmission expert.
I'm glad that you enjoyed that content. We heard the cries, we heard the complaints. Now we don't got no intro, but we do got an outro with the same information, man. Make sure that you are tapped in. Make sure you dropping comments. Make sure you dropping likes. Make sure you subscribing to everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network, because we will be giving away some more Chiliana once we hit that 40,000 membership, 40,000 subscriber, threshold. We're going to make sure that we give y'all some Chiliana, man. So make sure that y'all stay tapped in. Make sure y'all stay looking out. Make sure y'all stay right here at TNN Trap News Network. The news you can use, the knowledge you're not going to get in nobody's college. Hit a like, hit a comment, hit a subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. We're going to keep you updated on what's going on these YouTube streets. You already know the deal, man. If you enjoyed this content, throw the red dot to the left. You know the rest. We go.
Hi, I'm Whack 100. When I'm not snitching on the internet, I'm snitching in real life for your own personal home security. Call 1-800-WACK-ATTACK. We're first, law enforcement second.
Hey, I'm Adam22. Got an extra soul laying around? Be like Doughboy and Whack 100 and sell yours today. One soul equals a lot of clout.
Apollo Texas.
Dangerous. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboards. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Shoot, ain't miss. The nigga ball like game 6. The nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Busy with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 6, he bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall, 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell me. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Busy with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game. To myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Just made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Fake is hella fake, I know what enemies intention. I let it go until it click if I'm an aim. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so with this mind, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Busy with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Busy with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
607 Unc repeatedly pushing this narrative that he put some kind of curse on you.
For those of you guys who don't know, 607 Unc says that he is the reason why 4Extra suffered a tragic accident that did cost him the usage of his hand. He definitely had to have some fingers amputated, some things going on with him due to a 4th of July accident that occurred last year. Now, with that all being said, man, 607 Unc has been mighty adamant that he is the one who has Flu Flam, Skull Dug, and Larson 4Extras. With that all being said, man, 607 Unc is extremely egregious in his claims of, having something to do with this. Now, 607 Unc is a self-proclaimed witch doctor, voodoo priest, who walks around with a chalice that is of the illusion of a skull from the human anatomy. That all being said, 4Extras did touch that, and 607 Unc said that is what caused the Flu Flam, Skull Dug, and Larson that cost him his hand. But let's get into this content and see exactly what's going on. And if you want to catch this content, please check out No Jumper.
Before your hand thing happened.
Yeah, that little.
How mad were you about that?
Yeah, that little dumbass. I want to break that motherfucker Tifo. And then I had to think about it too, because you got to think about it. Look, when I got on him that day, and when I was on him, he gave me a little package, like a little baggie, bro. It was cut up money in it. It was cut up. It was a cut up dollar.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah, remember that day? You remember that day?
Yeah.
You remember that day?
He always has the cut up money.
Yeah, bro. He had the cut up dollar, bro, and some other shit in it. And then he gave it to me. Bro, I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? He be doing that voodoo shit. But I can tell you one thing, though. That little motherfucking bitch, if he did, I'm going to take that nigga life. But that nigga, that motherfucker, right? And then remember the cup field. He keep playing the motherfucking cup. He always
because you touched the cup.
Yeah, the motherfucker when I came around and shit. I'm like, that was what's the name? But
yeah, that's the chalice in question.
One thing I will say, he shot something to my GoFundMe.
Oh, yeah.
They said and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But that motherfucker still don't give a fuck, though. Nigga, you was popping and talking about all this. I'm on your ass, too. That's why I thought your ass was going to be here.
Oh.
You talking about we was going to do the motherfucking, what's that nigga? We was going to do the motherfucking live and shit.
607 Unkin for extras is probably not something that we'll see anytime soon.
Well, you gonna press him again?
Nah, man, we just gonna have a motherfucking talk, man.
Because remember, he got mad at me because he said that you said you had 30 rolling 40 Crips with you and you cornered him and
that lying.
him.
Nigga lying. Look, bro.
I heard from everybody in the office. They said that you had maybe 8 homies.
Bro, look. That's exactly how it went, bro.
Okay.
It was 8 homies came with me.
Sure.
It was 8. Everybody know I always go with my homies. It was 8 homies with me. We walk in, they come out all whoop. Look at the video, bro. He walk up, he try to shake my hand. Just like this. He try to shake my hand. I'm like, come on, y'all, we gotta holler.
Right.
He like, what? I'm like, gonna 40, we gotta holler. Ain't no talking. You like, I'm a dead homies. I'm not the niggas on 40 criminal, like, we gotta holler. Man, I'm about to piece my op. I don't give no pass like that song I just came out with, bitch, I gang bang. And I don't piece street with no ops. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, we gotta holler. He like, man, I'm like, go to the back. So we go to the back. We go right there, like
going to the back is never a good thing when a game member says y'all need to holler.
Before you get to the room. So when we get back there, we get to the back. I'm on him. Immediately, I'm like, what the f*** you said? I'm on him. Ooh, I did say, I did tell him that.
Okay.
I said, God, kill this motherfucker right now. I kill you right here. I did tell him that. You know what I'm saying? So when he said, I told him I did tell him that. That's why I'm like, he ain't lying. I tell him, get woo. So then
I told him he ain't lying. That's hilarious.
Oh, okay.
I said, this motherfucker right now. I did tell him that. You know what I'm saying? So when he said, I told him I did tell him that. That's why I'm like, he ain't lying. I tell him, get woo. So then we went up, I hollered at him. And after that, he like, no, woo. So then we came in, this motherfucker. He was looking around with security.
He was looking around.
No, bro, he was looking around for security. He said, you always have paid security here, and on this day, I swear to God, look, I'm not gonna lie. When he started breaking it down, and I started listening to him, I'm like, damn.
You're like, damn, you must have been scared, right?
Damn, you normally do have paid security. Why you didn't have none that day?
This nigga Adam set him up.
But did you feel like I was setting you guys up? Because that was not my intention at all. Yeah.
No, I didn't feel you was setting them up.
Right.
But the way he started putting it, and he started putting it, I'm like, what the?
But then when you guys actually had the conversation, like I was telling him, I'm like, bro, 4 Extra gave you the pass of a lifetime because you were doing interviews calling him gay.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying.
Like 4 Extra,
bro,
all he did was talk to you. You are good.
But look, it did a cold part about it when he walked in, bro. We talking, but like I told him, bro, it don't matter if Adam had the security there or not, bro. Still was gonna get on you. It was still gonna go like that.
The security would have had to stand there.
Nah, security probably just would have went down with the ship.
And listen to the
or put him out and try to kill him. But at the end of the day, it was still gonna go like that.
That's when the security would probably get involved.
Bottom line, it was gonna go like that still.
Okay.
And then when we got in this motherfucker, we started talking, and that's why I took you sit on camera. That's why I told him, I don't sugarcoat shit. I just got on you in the back. That's why I said it on camera. And then he said something. I got around the table and I was about to put him out.
Right.
Like, hold on. Now you playing, gonna put your ass out in here.
Yeah.
I'm not playing, you get what I'm saying? And then he was talking, what's his name? And that's what's his name. But then now he got the cup theory.
Shout out to what's his name?
They didn't put the curse on me. And that's what I get for bullying them. And I didn't bully you. You was talking the same popping. I didn't bully you.
If you go on a podcast and you talk about something like 4 Extra,
bro, like, what you think gonna happen?
Gay and shit. What do you think he's gonna do?
What you do?
Well, yeah, 607 Unk did do that with the intention of being antagonistic.
What he thought we was gonna walk in this mother shit kumbaya?
In that situation, you not hitting him is you doing like the nicest shit you ever did in your life.
I'm thinking about you like, what? Like,
and I appreciate the respect. I feel like that was you respecting the building. If you saw him on the block, it might not have been like that.
Look, hell no, I knocked him out on the block.
Yeah, exactly.
But this is what I'm saying, bro. I'm like, bro, like, what we supposed to come in this motherfucker? seen Kumbaya after you just got on popping it?
Yeah.
You were just popping it. So what the fuck was it? Walk to you like, oh, Kumbaya there, let's go buy some food. No, nigga, the fuck about to get pressed. You think this is? You think this is?
Yeah, you did play with Ferocious was extremely disrespected by 607 Unc, so I can see why he wasn't too let's just say enthused with making peace with him.
Get what we doing on this motherfucking show or something? No, this ain't no motherfucking act. Nigga, I'm on you.
Because
that's like,
okay, so then after that, he's on the podcast with me and Munchie and a couple other people, and he says, so he basically reveals that he's from Rolling 60.
Man, that nigga
Hoover or some shit. In St. Louis.
Look.
He shows he's got a Hoover tattoo, and you know what he said to Munchie? He said, "I'm Hoover S-word remover."
Yeah, but see,
dissing the Bloods. But I'm like, bro, you can't be coming out to LA and just thinking you could be dissing Bloods and Crips like that.
But see, that's a.
But see, here's the thing though. With that situation, he didn't have any consequence. He said what he had to say. Munchie B was upset, yeah, but there was really no consequence for that. And I believe that they sat down again after that. I could be wrong, but I believe they did.
But bro, I feel, bro, that kid know what he doing. He plays stupid, but you know, if that was me, I would have got cracking. I would have got on his ass. That just like the play last time. Was that that was Ross. Ross played with the C word. Yeah. When he played with the C word, I got right on him. I'm about to turn around and sock cuz out. And matter of fact, we was on your live. I'm about to sock that nigga right out on here.
That was
I turned around, I'm about to break up.
Insert clip.
Yeah. How crazy is it? Like when all this is going on, you see all this in the background just saying crab. I'm crabbing.
Oh
there.
my God.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Sheesh. Trap Lord Ross, bad word.
That's why I would have slept your ass if you didn't know. If you didn't know better. But
I'm saying that's what they say about me. That's what they say about me.
I would have knocked your ass out.
No, it's not like that.
You watch that.
It's not like that. No, but
watch that though. I'm not about to play with you. I'm not about to play with you now. I wouldn't even play with that like that. Like that know what he's doing already, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you from a gang that was made from LA, you know what's going on already.
Right.
So you up here, you joking, you see how far you can get with somebody. He should have socked them out.
I mean, Munchie's blind, so it's like a different situation, but still, like, I don't know. That was just crazy.
Yeah, that was when I seen him. I'm like, what the
fact that he did it.
That was a wild situation.
You and Munchie, I was like, oh, so this is your thing. Like, you're trying to like diss gangs to like get some funny content.
Exactly. He's trying to get there. And the content went wrong with me. Content went all the way wrong on Westside Folks. Yeah. He damn near got killed and got his jaw broke. Went all the way wrong with him. And now he got this motherfucking cup theory talking about the thing. And I started thinking like, damn, they did give me the cut up dollars and the thing in the package talking about it was a gift.
So you don't believe in magic like that?
I don't believe in magic, but that start zooming in on the cup. I'm like, what the
Yeah, that cup was flu flammers. It was just a scare tactic, but no, I could definitely see how it was flu flammers for sure.
I just gonna be putting a cup up here. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Right. Crazy. Unc, you got to pass.
No, Unc,
a rare extra pass.
No, Unc, we about to have a motherfucking interview after this.
Oh,
and I'm liable about to fuck you up.
No, that would be a problem. We can't do that.
Then we ain't have no interview.
Okay.
We ain't doing the interview then. If I can't flu flam skull Doug and Larson, we just can't do the interview.
I'm in a bubble. You're gonna get like a glass case for him, so you can just bang.
You heard that? They said we can do that. They said, no, that's gonna be a problem. We can't do it.
Oh my God. Well, I did bring him and Crip Mac together, and Crip Mac like repeatedly like wrestled him to the ground and shit.
Yeah.
He took his orange rag, was throwing it around.
Yeah, he played it on. I'm not doing all that, but that's the homie, you know what I'm saying? But I take that to the ground, I'm socking that nigga out.
Yeah.
I'm socking that nigga out. And this show gonna be over after that.
So, you got a fade waiting for you.
But I'm socking you. Yeah, set that up, put you out.
Now, the 607 Unc for extras fade, that would be crazy.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Set that up, put you out.
I'm gonna get him to sign a paper like agreeing.
Ain't you about to set the fight up anyway?
I'm waiting to see what they say, but I'm gonna go hard.
I'm about to sock you right out since you talking about the Cubs shit.
Oh shit! If you enjoyed that clip, make sure you become a member.
Now, make sure y'all show some love to Adam22 and the No Jumper page and everything that they got going on. If you want to see 607 Unc and 4 extras and a squabbly wobbly drop it like it's hot, let me know something, man, because I think that would be an incredible situation, man. So I don't know what y'all. Let me know what y'all think. I think that 607 Unc probably gonna have a hard time, but you know it is what it is, man. Red dots to the left, you know the rest. We go. Know what it is. TNN Trappers Network. I was with Rich Rapper. I was with you.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about later.
Carjack 100 here. If you need your transmission check, come on down to Carjacks. I'm your transmission expert.
I'm glad that you enjoyed that content. We heard the cries, we heard the complaints. Now we don't got no intro, but we do got an outro with the same information, man. Make sure that you are tapped in. Make sure you dropping comments. Make sure you dropping likes. Make sure you subscribing to everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network, because we will be giving away some more Chiliana once we hit that 40,000 membership, 40,000 subscriber, threshold. We're going to make sure that we give y'all some Chiliana, man. So make sure that y'all stay tapped in. Make sure y'all stay looking out. Make sure y'all stay right here at TNN Trap News Network. The news you can use, the knowledge you're not going to get in nobody's college. Hit a like, hit a comment, hit a subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. We're going to keep you updated on what's going on these YouTube streets. You already know the deal, man. If you enjoyed this content, throw the red dot to the left. You know the rest. We gone.
Hi, I'm Whack 100. When I'm not snitching on the internet, I'm snitching in real life. For your own personal home security, call 1-800-WACK-ATTACK. We're first, law enforcement second.
Hey, I'm Adam 22. Got an extra soul laying around? Be like Doughboy and Whack 100 and sell yours today. One soul equals a lot of clout.
Apollo Texas. Dangerous. Think I'm outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboards. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from 18. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Busy with the bush and you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke. I never let him hold it. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K. I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell me. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess some niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's outside, nigga.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from 18. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Busy with the bush and you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game. To myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Just made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Hands hella fake, I know what enemies' intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. I can chase fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from 18. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Busy with the bush and you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from 18. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Busy with the bush and you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
Now, we do know that Young and Hefe has been going kind of barnacles on the internet. He had a recent situation where he and Jap 5 got, into a little whatever. Jap 5 has yet to respond, but I don't really think that Jap 5 deserves every piece of attention that Young and Hefe gave him, because Jap 5 seemingly hadn't done anything wrong. Jap 5 was being accosted by Young and Hefe because his phone was used while Wack and Project Bo had a conversation about Young and Hefe's case. Now, with that all being said, it was a back and forth for 1-2 step like Sierra, but we finna go ahead and jump right into this Kantiana and see exactly what's going on.
I'm just saying anything, and Hefe, the biggest dummy in Los Angeles. I think he just in jail bored. We all been to jail, ain't nothing to do anyway, but he just talking about anything. And it's crazy because that Hefe had a recipient of the topic every day. And now he the recipient. It's crazy. I'm trying to hold out to September because I'm a man of my word. I know he got kids, but I might have to snatch that page a little earlier. My people already telling me it's whenever I want. But other people are saying, Wack, leave his page up. Let him hang his stuff.
Now, when it comes to the situation of Young and Hefe and this YouTube page, it could be for better or for worse. Some people will feel like, the page should be taken because it'll help him out and it'll keep him out of trouble. Some people will say don't step on his money and all that kind of stuff. But when it's all said and done, man, I think that everybody should just kind of be allowed to move freely in this space. Everybody should be allowed to do whatever it is they feel like they want to do that makes them a better person or makes them a better content creator, for lack of better words.
The dummy already telling on himself. And I'm like, well, should I do him a favor and blow his page up so he don't tell on himself no more? Or should I leave it up like everybody telling him the dummy keep telling on himself? He worry about J Hood. He worry about Baby Shooter. He worry about all these people. As soon as somebody bring up his name, it's a problem. So let's get it straight. Now he running Jap 5 name. This is when I know he clout chasing. You running Jap 5's name in for what? Because his music didn't took off? Because he out here doing his own thing? Right? Why are you running Jap 5 name? If I'm talking to somebody on Jap 5 phone, on a FaceTime, me and his personal conversation, what that got to do with Jap 5?
I don't really understand again why Jap 5 caught it straight. I'm a little lost at that one. I ain't gonna front.
Telling Jap 5, he got to tell me, hang the phone up. Man, listen, bro, you don't run nothing. If you ran something, you wouldn't be over there hands on with a hot one on your back right now. If you ran something, niggas that run shit, they sit back. That's what they do. But what you doing is you really the one running to the police like you ran a no jumper, telling that your homeboys was there before me. I was in the store. I didn't do nothing.
Now he's gonna put this the bad allegations on him, saying that he bad peoples. Here it go.
But yet I'm gonna tell you I was at the murder scene. Anybody that does self-inflicted snitching is a dangerous person. And we don't care about all that, bro. All that, whatever. I don't know. You I don't know, 14 years younger than me or something like that. Something like that, right? So you don't come up in my time or my era, so you don't move our needle. I only talked to you at no jumper. Basic crime, that was 600 play, wasn't my play. I didn't know at the time you had been running my name for a year, so I didn't know your name. You didn't use a non-factor to me. On some real shit. A lot of my ties come from Jesse Owens. You know what I'm saying? I got cats over there, so I don't really be straddling the fence like that.
Okay, so like saying you got people over there in the 90s, all right?
That close, you know what I'm saying? So if I know you, I know you prior to. Other than that, I don't do all that. right? So let's break this down. I'm glad that you put that out because it lets me know we got a mole on the bus. Not that we care. I know exactly where that conversation happened. It was in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Well, I don't think that it was a mole on the bus. I think that Blueface was streaming, or one of the other content creators were streaming, and they were just going through their regular day-to-day stream, and that conversation was had. So I don't think that it had anything to do with a mole on the bus. I don't think that it had anything to do with there being a leak or anything like that. I think that it just didn't. Yeah, I think that it was just bad timing when the camera's on. I don't think that anybody leaked the content. I don't think anybody was trying to go out of their way to accost Wack or to set him up or anything like that. I think that the cameras are just rolling.
Hotel to the venue. How do I know? Because I don't ride the bus, but that's one day I rode the bus. I rode the bus that day because I let the merch people take the truck early that day. So that means somebody, let me paint the picture for y'all, right? Somebody has a phone on recording while I'm having a FaceTime. Now, a lot of y'all know why we do FaceTime. We do a FaceTime when we have a discussion about things that we don't want to talk about on the open line. So yeah, we talking about it. What you think? Man, you heard the dude said, yeah, that's what they said. I don't know. Flacco saying the car, I don't know the dude car. Kind of built like he walked, like he could be, might be. Yeah, I'm talking to another Don Moose. So nigga, so what? So what? Anybody from the street, ain't nobody from the streets gonna tell me.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that him having the conversation with Project Bo was the most detrimental thing. I can see why Young Ant would be annoyed at it. I can see why he wouldn't like that. I can see why he feels as if maybe that's, I don't know, not the conversation topic he wants being had, but at the same time too, I don't really see any fallacy in this. Like, I don't really see any harm in this. I see where it could be annoying. I see where it could be irritating, but I don't see a fallacy, so to speak. So if I'm missing something, please tell me. I would love to know. I would love to see exactly what I'm missing. But at this exact moment, I don't really see too big of a point that he has to stand on.
And when something like that goes down, they having conversations with they people, and they putting all the pieces on the board. Man, we run through 50 different scenarios before we narrow it down to the 5 we think it might be, and them still might be wrong. It's trickery and deceit in these streets. So if your name was up as being it, so what? That's 2 street dudes talking on the FaceTime, so what? You act like your neighborhood, nigga, is any different than any other neighborhood. Your brother just got hit. Guaranteed niggas was on them FaceTimes and hollering about who it might be, who it could be, who it possibly could be, all that. Y'all act like y'all goddamn CIA or something. Everything is top. Man, shut it up. Nigga, these streets talk.
No, that is true. The streets are gonna talk. The streets are gonna, they're gonna politic the situation. You feel me? This is a situation where we just are gonna continue to watch it unfold and become a worse and worse type of set of circumstances. Now, we want to pray for everybody involved in the situation. We're gonna pray for Young Ant Hefe as he continues to receive his liberation. At this point, we're praying for Wack 100 and his blood pressure. We don't want to see him boil over or anything like that. We want to pray that he continues to keep his blood pressure low. But when it's all said and done, this is probably one of the more salacious situations that we have going on in our internet space. So I'm gonna let y'all catch a little bit more of this before we get up out of here.
It was just a thing happened in the Wilmington Arms. I'm in my backyard seeing niggas' phones fire up on FaceTime. Yeah, the whoop-de-whoop. I'm glad I was there. Who did it? Nah, they don't do that, bro. That's a family-oriented neighborhood on 4th of July. No way that neighborhood over there in Compton is finna go do that, knowing that they got all
That was technically Compton because that's a project, the Park Village Compton Crips.
they families, women and kids. Every year, bro, them dudes have a family that whoever that is on that phone just talking, bro. They need to look more into that. Good thing I did hear that. I know that neighborhood. They ain't doing that. They ain't going over there in the spirit of the moment doing that because they know their neighborhood is full of elderly people, children. They really is a really celebration for them over there. I think they may need to pump their brakes. People talk, and I was a keyway to a keyway. People talk. So stop coming online like Jap Fire to do nothing but pass me the phone. Keep doing whatever.
Yeah, I don't really see where him passing the phone is really such a bad thing. Like all he did was, like he said, all he did was pass the phone. All he did was, you know, like how is Jap gonna stop that? Like I don't see what Jap 5 could have done to alleviate that conversation from happening. Like I don't see how he could have done anything to make sure these dudes don't get in communication. Like I don't know. It was a really interesting situation, but I'll let y'all catch the rest of this on Clubhouse TV. Y'all know the deal, man. We about to the next one. Red dots to the left. You know the rest. We go.
Know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Good Scrapper.
With you.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about later.
Carjack 100 here. If you need your transmission check, come on down to Carjacks. I'm your transmission expert.
I'm glad that you enjoyed that content. We heard the cries, we heard the complaints. Now we don't got no intro, but we do got an outro with the same information, man. Make sure that you are tapped in. Make sure you dropping comments. Make sure you dropping likes. Make sure you subscribing to everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network, because we will be giving away some more Chiliana once we hit that 40,000 membership, 40,000 subscriber, threshold. We're going to make sure that we give y'all some Chiliana, man. So make sure that y'all stay tapped in. Make sure y'all stay looking out. Make sure y'all stay right here at TNN Trap News Network. The news you can use, the knowledge you're not going to get in nobody's college. Hit a like, hit a comment, hit a good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. We're going to keep you updated on what's going on these YouTube streets. You already know the deal, man. If you enjoyed this content, throw the red dot to the left. You know the rest. We go.
Hi, I'm Whack 100. When I'm not snitching on the internet, I'm snitching in real life. For your own personal home security, call 1-800-WACK-ATTACK. We're first, law enforcement second.
Hey, I'm Adam22. Got an extra soul laying around? Be like Doughboy and Whack 100 and sell yours today. One soul equals a lot of clout.
Apollo dangerous. Think I'm outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboards. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from 18. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in gang 6. Hit you with the bush and you can save it. Water like us niggas up in gang 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke. I never let him hold it. Let him final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K. I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess some niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from 18. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in gang 6. Hit you with the bush and you can save it. Water like us niggas up in gang 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game. To myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Just met a couple plays for the pain, now they enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Niggas hella fake, I know what enemies intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aim. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. I control the fame shit, so with this mind, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You think I'm outside when it's dangerous? Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Y'all niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Busy with the pusher, you can save me. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You think I'm outside when it's dangerous? Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Y'all niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Busy with the pusher, you can save me. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
What's the deal, y'all? For those of y'all who don't know, Big Tigger has been going through a flamorous, skullduggerous, and extremely larcenous situation where you can see him and his soon-to-be ex-wife arguing over his phone. You'll be able to hear him say very clearly in the video that this is his phone, that he just wants his phone back. He's not being abusive. He's not being aggressive. He's not spewing any hate. He's not spewing any type of rhetoric that would be less than worthy of a gentleman. It's a lot of back and forth. So we'll just kind of take it for what it is. He is going through whatever he's going through with her, and he has received a lot of backlash online. But again, it looks like she's running away with his phone. He doesn't want her to have the phone for whatever reason. And, you know, she's maintaining that he is a monster because he is taking her phone. Now, here at TNN Trap News Network, we don't promote any type of abuse. We don't promote any type of hatred. We don't promote any type of disrespect towards anybody. In fact, everybody should be allowed to live and breathe as they decide to live and breathe. This is a place of truth, love, peace, respect, and prosperity. So with that all being said, man, we finna jump right into it. Now, a lot of times we see our favorite celebrities go through these crazy situations, these crazy back and forth 1-2 steps like Ciara. And in a day of 2026, we are able to see these situations unfold in real time. So we're going to jump right into this content, man, where we can see exactly what's going on with this gentleman as he goes back and forth with his wife-to-be. Let's get into the content. Let's get into it. Let's go.
You don't need it. What do you need it for? Get off. What do you need it for? Get off. Phone. You got my phone. Get off of me. Give me back my phone. Get off of me. Give me back my phone. You don't need it. What do you need it for? Get off. What do you need it for? Get off me. Please get off me. Suji, give me my phone. Please get off me. My phone. Please get off me. Registered in my head. Please get off me. Give me my phone. You're sticking my ear in my ear. Sorry. Get off of me. Give me my phone. Please get off of me. You can stay right on the floor. You're a fucking manhandler. I'm not manhandler. You got my phone. Get off of me. Tigger, get off my phone. Do you not see Autumn Crop? Bro, why did you do that? Doing that. Yes, you did. She dropped. Bro, you're literally stepping on her. I'm not stepping on her, Alex. I just want my phone. She could give me the phone and it'd be over. She could give me the phone and it would be over. Bro, just get over her. She's gonna give you. I'm not on her at all. Give me my phone. Get off of me, Tigger. Give me my phone. Dave, if I was anybody else, you would.
So as you can see, the son is kind of making the situation worse. He's not stepping on her. He's clearly just trying to grab her phone. He's not accosting her in any type of way. There's no type of flammery, skullduggery, or larceny going on at all. So him sitting there screaming is just making the situation worse. Now, we do understand that this could be a very traumatic experience for a child. We do understand that this could be a very disheartening situation for a child. But at the same time, we do also have to maintain from our adult brains that there's clearly not anything going on that would look like there's any sort of harm being
done to this woman in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Again, this is not a place of abuse. This is not a place of bullying. This is not a place of any sort of flu, flammery, skullduggery, or larceny. That's not what we promote here at TNN Trap News Network in any way, shape, form, or fashion. And we do believe that love should triumph and conquer over all. But in looking at this situation, man, it just doesn't really look like he's doing what he's being publicly accused of and being publicly ridiculed of. And it sucks to see potentially innocent man get caught up in a situation so flu flammerous within his own household. But let's run this clip one more time and we'll get up out of here.
Do you not see Autumn crying? Bro, why did you do that? Yes, you did.
She dropped.
Bro, you're literally stepping on her.
I'm not stepping on her, Alex. I just want the phone. She could give me the phone and it'd be over. She could give me the phone and it would be over.
Bro, just get over her. She's gonna give you.
I'm not on her at all. Give me my phone.
Get off of me.
Give me my phone.
D, if I was anybody else, you wouldn't be doing this.
You say so. Give me my phone.
Bro, just get over her. You can buy a new phone. Mr. Tigger! Mr. Tigger, get off of her now!
Come on.
Tigger, get off.
My phone.
Know what it is. TNN Trap News Network. I was with Rich Strapper. I was with you.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about later.
Carjack 100 here. If you need your transmission check, come on down to Carjacks. I'm your transmission expert.
I'm glad that you enjoyed that content. We heard the cries, we heard the complaints. Now we don't got no intro, but we do got an outro with the same information, man. Make sure that you are tapped in. Make sure you dropping comments. Make sure you dropping likes. Make sure you subscribing to everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network, because we will be giving away some more Chiliana once we hit that 40,000 membership, 40,000 subscriber, threshold. We're going to make sure that we give y'all some Chiliana, man. So make sure that y'all stay tapped in. Make sure y'all stay looking out. Make sure y'all stay right here at TNN Trap News Network. The news you can use, the knowledge you're not going to get in nobody's college. Hit a like, hit a comment, hit a good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. We're going to keep you updated on what's going on these YouTube streets. You already know the deal, man. If you enjoyed this content, throw the red dot to the left. You know the rest. We go.
Hi, I'm Whack 100. When I'm not snitching on the internet, I'm snitching in real life for your own personal home security. Call 1-800-WACK-ATTACK. We're first, law enforcement second.
Hey, I'm Adam22. Got an extra soul laying around? Be like Doughboy and Whack 100 and sell yours today. One soul equals a lot of clout.
Apollo Jackson. It's dangerous. Can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboards. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. Can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from 18. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missing with the bushes, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 6, he bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold it. Final seconds with my back against the wall, 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Nothing. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from 18. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missing with the bushes, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game. To myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Just made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Haters hella fake, I know what enemies intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm an aim. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Chase fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You think I'm outside when it's dangerous? Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you get slavey. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6. You think I'm outside when it's dangerous? Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you get slavey. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
Now, we have Paperboy Newsstand giving us that daily report. Now, for those of y'all who don't know, man, like I keep telling y'all, Young and Jefe is in incarceration. He is currently serving time in the Los Angeles County Jail where he is fighting for his liberation as he has been accused of a homicide. So he is currently in the Los Angeles County Jail. Now, he did go online yesterday where he made a video from the jail on the phone where he said that JAP 5 and Project Bo were helping WAC 100 take him down. That's right. Young and Jefe is maintaining that those two individuals are aiding and abetting and assisting WAC 100 in his demise, and he's not happy about it. Now, with that all being said, JAP 5 has yet to respond, but Project Bo, he got some things to say, man. So we're not finna hold y'all no longer. Let's jump right into this content.
Who's here to deliver y'all that daily report? Now, when Spuddy Face and Munchie B was going back and forth with WAC 100 online, Young Ant stayed out the way, and that sometimes he looked mad when it was dissing WAC. But now that the roles have reversed and WAC 100's been online basically running a smut campaign on Young Ant, Young Ant's getting into it with everybody that's cool with WAC or associated with him. Now, Project Bo from Pueblo Bishop Bloods responded back to it. Young Ant basically trying to put snitch allegations on him. But before we get into that, let's see how it all started.
I was chopping it up with one of my partners, and something that came to me, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, man, old boy Project Bo from Pueblo Bishops is the one that gave WAC 100 that tape of his homie, you know what I'm saying, passing away, and WAC 100 passed it to Flacco. So y'all all know when I first came down, right, the internet was going crazy, feeling like they knew what they was talking about, and some people really didn't care if it was true or not. They just wanted to run the content, get paid, get some money real quick. And that's what a lot of these dudes.
Now, I'm not sure why Project Bo was the one who put that into the atmosphere, but whatever. So
was doing. So Project Bo, you know what I'm saying, is somebody from the Pueblos as I already, you know what I'm saying, stated, and I guess, that was his homie who had passed at the taco truck or whatnot. But I'm not understanding, where do people, draw the line? You know what I'm saying? Where do people draw the line with their integrity and their solidness? You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if this is because I'm a Crip or what the case may be. You know what I'm saying? He just felt the need to play along with the game. I hope WAC 100, you know what I'm saying, compensated him, or Flacco compensated him.
Now, before Young Ant got arrested for that.
Yeah, that was a crazy situation. I'm not really sure what prompted Project Bo to go that way with the content, but here we are.
Allegedly, that DP that gone bad in his community. Wu from Pueblo Bishop Bloods basically tried to put a body on him. Now, while Wu was snitching on Young...
Now, here's the thing, though. Not saying that Wu should have said it, but Wu was repeating Flacco.
And basically trying to get him a life sentence. He wanted to add that he hasn't heard anything else from the hood. And fortunately, he didn't. Because if he did, he would have ran to the internet and basically let everybody know.
I'm going to just say this, man, because, a few people hit me and said, the streets talk about something different.
So, you know, this is all alleged. It's still an open case for Young and Hefe, but it sounds like it's about right.
It sounds like it's about right.
Young and Hefe is facing felony murder right now. You feel me? That sound like a situation I can see Young and Hefe getting in.
That sound like a situation I can see Young and Hefe getting in.
You feel what I'm saying?
Now, how well does Wu know Young and Hefe to see situations in a way that he can imagine him getting into it?
I haven't heard nothing from the hood. You know, as far as the hood go, you know, they ain't told me. You feel me? It seemed like the internet didn't know more about the motherfucking crime than the motherfucker was across the street or the hood it was in. You feel me? They can get more information from the internet than anything. But for sure, Lil Bandit is R.I.P. Rest in peace to him. And Young and Hefe is fighting felony.
The Project Bo told Young Ann, why you over here trying to put snitch allegations on me? I know for a fact you didn't commit that crime.
Gang, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you, bro. You talking about frame me for something I know for a fact you didn't do.
The Project Bo told Young Ann, if you had a brain, when I got that phone call which tried to implicate you in that body in my community, I instantly hung up the phone on that person that called me and got in touch with my hood. And within 10 minutes of conversing,
Well, I understand that you might have gotten rid of that conversation and gotten in touch with your communication with your homies and all that kind of stuff. The issue at hand is the conversation that we're hearing about with, I guess that took place on Jap Phi's phone, is the conversation that Young and Hefe is not too happy about. So not really sure how one led to another, but here we are.
with them, I knew immediately you had nothing to do with that.
How the f*** I'm trying to frame you for something that I knew. Once I got a call, nigga, that your weird ass supposed to have something to do with it. Nigga, hung up the phone with the person that called me, and they called my hood instantly, nigga. So within 10 minutes, I knew you had nothing to do with it, bro. And I called the person back that called me and let them know that you had nothing to do with it.
The Project Bo told Young Ann, why you accusing me of sending him that video? That video been on the internet, so what the F you talking about? And he said, how in the hell can I frame you when I know you for a fact you didn't commit that crime? And that person that tried to give me the information on the internet, I hit him up personally and told them that you weren't involved in that. Now, salutes and shout outs to Project Bo for the content.
Yeah, Project Bo's pretty much making it clear that he's not a part of any Flu Flam, Skull Dugs, or Larsons. But at the same time, too, there's still a matter of that phone call that we've yet to hear anybody kind of refer. I'm going to just go ahead and mind my business. If y'all not going to bring it up, I ain't going to bring it up.
He responded back to Young Ann, but now that you guys heard it, y'all like, share, and subscribe.
Make sure y'all hit the like, hit the comment, hit the get subscribe button, notification bell, hit all, tap in for the latest and the greatest. Make sure y'all show Headface some love as he continues to fight for his liberation. Red dots to the left, you know the rest. We are gone. Know what it is. TNN Trappers Network. I was with Rich Rapper. I was with you.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about later.
Carjack 100 here. If you need your transmission check, come on down to Carjacks. I'm your transmission expert.
I'm glad that you enjoyed that content. We heard the cries, we heard the complaints. Now we don't got no intro, but we do got an outro with the same information, man. Make sure that you are tapped in. Make sure you dropping comments. Make sure you dropping likes. Make sure you subscribing to everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network, because we will be giving away some more Chiliana once we hit that 40,000 membership, 40,000 subscriber, threshold. We're going to make sure that we give y'all some Chiliana, man. So make sure that y'all stay tapped in. Make sure y'all stay looking out. Make sure y'all stay right here at TNN Trap News Network. The news you can use, the knowledge you're not going to get in nobody's college. Hit a like, hit a comment, hit a get subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. We're going to keep you updated on what's going on these YouTube streets. You already know the deal, man. If you enjoyed this content, throw the red dot to the left. You know the rest. We gone.
Hi, I'm Wack 100. When I'm not snitching on the internet, I'm snitching in real life for your own personal home security. Call 1-800-WACK-ATTACK. We're first, law enforcement second.
Hey, I'm Adam22. Got an extra soul laying around? Be like Doughboy and Wack 100 and sell yours today. One soul equals a lot of clout.
Apollo Jackson. It's dangerous. Can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. Can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. Nigga
ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from 18. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missing with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke. I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K. I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell me. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from 18. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missing with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game. To myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Just made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Niggas hella fake, I know we're enemies. Intention, I let it go until it click if I'm an aim. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from 18. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missing with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from 18. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in game 6. Missing with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in game 6.
Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
I think that he realistically knows that. Also in the news, so our boy Gumby, he did a couple of months locked up in a Vegas jail because I guess he was doing some aggravated stalking. Now, what exactly is aggravated stalking? We don't really
He wouldn't leave that girl alone.
know just yet, but the word on the streets is that Gumby was basically like hanging out outside of an ex-girlfriend's house, just being mad as hell, and she ended up calling the cops. He got locked up for a period of time, but he's out now, and he's actually got words for 607 Unc because of the display that 607 Unc put on the podcast when it was acknowledged that 607 Unc actually has the word Hoover tattooed on his
607 Unc has like tattoo on his chest.
body. Apparently, Gumby didn't feel like Unc was standing on business quite the way that he was supposed to.
I kind of figured.
Oh yeah, because Crip Mac got on him for having Hoover tattoo on him.
Don't pull his dreads out. What the is this?
I will torture Scuba and you over Scuba Rag, nigga. On fire.
Jeez. Aggression.
Fire Crip.
Damn that. On Hoover, what's the deal with you, bro?
What you mean? What
I heard you went on no jumper and got marked out, nigga.
It wasn't like that. That was a skit.
That was a skit.
It was a skit. We was representing, I thought. We was just doing what we had to do.
No, that wasn't.
Okay, so first things first, was it a skit? I mean, it wasn't pre-planned.
It wasn't a skit. Doesn't seem like Crip Mac was playing
in any way. So if it was an act, if it was theatrical, if it was acting, then it was entirely impromptu, you know? And I would say that it was kind of a skit just because when somebody like Crip Mac or Unk comes on the podcast, they understand that there will be things brought up that are controversial and that those things should really be entertained in a humorous and entertaining way and not a violent way. So like when Crip Mac comes around the table and throws Unk on the ground and rustles his Hoover rag away from him or whatever. I mean, it is understood that this is done in sort of like a funny way, but I can understand that that doesn't necessarily make
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like that was a skit, though. It seemed like Crip Mac was serious. 607 Unk was just being 607 Unk.
sense to Gumby. And it's like, if you're a gang member, if you've got a hood tattooed on your body, I do think that like just chalking it up to, oh, it was a skit, it's going to be kind of hard to get that off.
That wasn't groovy at all. And you got motherfuckers in the community that's really upset about that shit. Me being one of them. You know what I mean? Like this internet shit is one thing, bro. But I'm saying we gave that rag to you, bro. On hope I personally gave it to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You protect that with your life. Like I would do when I come here, everything here is protected. Cause I'm here. That ain't nothing to play with. You can't wipe your face with it. You can't play with it, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people feel disrespected by you and Clown Mac playing.
No, I wouldn't.
I don't think Crip Mac.
I didn't look at him like.
I don't think Crip Mac was playing at all. I think Crip Mac was extremely serious.
A member. I looked at him like a skit person. Like I didn't look at him like a gang member. Right? Is he a real member? I haven't.
I'm not.
What the are you talking about, Unk? He's got his gang tattooed all over his face.
He has your gang tattooed on his face and disrespected.
We've seen him get DP'd on his block. Listen, you might not respect Crip Mac for a variety of reasons. You might think he's kind of burnt out. You might think he's crazy or whatever. But to say that you didn't know that he was a real gang member, I mean, this is just like a blatant lie. And I understand you're trying to
you bowing down right now, brother.
Excuse yourself, but you are lying to Gumby's face in the process. And you're right that like your politics being from St. Louis should not intersect with his politics being from LA. Sure. But ultimately, you are lying. You know he's a real gang member. You know that just as well as I do and as well as everybody else does.
From the neighborhood. But I'm saying he was saying a bunch of bullshit that was disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? On Hoover. And I'm saying my whole thing is that with the whole little situation with being disrespectful with my community, bro, on Hoover, you got Spody Face, you got Munchie B, you got Baby Runner, you got all these dudes who are direct enemies with each other and with us. But whenever we speak about each other in front of everybody else on this internet, everybody is respectful. You got this one little clown dude who keep playing. He playing.
Right.
This ain't nothing to play with.
Right. So what do you think the big problem with Crip Mac is? 'Cause when I met him, he's before the camera came on, he was like white. And then the camera came on, then that character came on.
Before the camera came on, he was white. It's crazy.
That's not truly him. Do you think that if that's not truly him, you should still be upset with him?
Yeah, nigga, anybody disrespect my gang, nigga, I don't give a who it is, nigga. On Hoover, nigga. I don't play. I look, bro, look, this is the internet shit, you know what I'm saying? And I had some time to reflect, bro. This ain't what it is, bro. Right. We not playing, bro. You don't disrespect.
But when do it stop?
Okay, it stopped because I got respect. I just named 3 or 4 people, bro, who on the internet, bro. You don't hear them dissing. Niggas are saying whole rap songs without being disrespectful. Because see, that shit can incite somebody to do something to one of you niggas. Y'all would.
Listen, I wasn't doing it. Listen, my bad, gang. I wasn't doing it like that, like trying to disrespect the gang. I was just trying to make content and put the gang out there because the gang not
607 Unk, you getting marked out east, west, north, and south, bro.
Out there a lot.
So 607 Unk is saying that he's basically like taking it upon himself to represent for Hoover, to get Hoover out there more, because maybe it's like not talked about enough, which if you're on the internet, I have a hard time believing that you seriously think that that's the case. I mean, I feel like the Hoovers are like one of the most talked about hoods on the internet of the last couple of years. But I don't know. He's just copping a bunch of pleas. It's actually kind of surreal to see 607 Unk, who is basically a make-believe internet gang member, come face to face with OG Gumby on Hoover Doe, who is actually a certified murderer who has taken somebody's life after they tried to take his booty in the penitentiary. It's like they're both sitting there having a conversation, but like one is so much more committed and serious about where he's from. I
don't know. I think that Gumby is upset at 607 Unk, rightfully so,
because 607 Unc is falsely representing the Hoovers and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, too, Gumby, he ain't finna do nothing. 607 Unc is not finna adjust. He's not finna change. He's not finna become more of a Hoover because you're mad at him. He's gonna continue this same path. You feel me? It's what it is.
Don't really know to what extent 607 Unc was ever really like in the streets. You know, most of the stuff I see of him from back in the day is him, you know, working in the cell phone store and basically being a square. But to be fair, he does have a tattoo on him that says Hoover. So, I mean, I guess at some point he was trying to do that. But, I mean, this is just a hilarious clip because let's be real. Gumby takes the whole gang thing like infinitely more serious. But he does have a good point. You know, dudes like Baby Runner, dudes like Spody Face, they do speak respectfully for the most part and are not out here jumping.
And you got Crip Mac out here, Crip Macking
out the window. But let's be real, Crip Mac is a representative of a different side of the culture. He's a gang banger. He's not just a gang member. He's banging on shit, you know? And that's really what he wants to be about. Wait till you see that interview I did with his mom where he basically said that his gang is more important to him than being a father. And, you know, you could tell that she was not feeling it, but he really means that shit. Also in the news, Lush One has an STD.
Now, whatever Crip Mac decides to be is what Crip Mac decides to be. We finna go on to the next one. This is wild.
Know what it is. I was with Big Trapper. I was with you.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about later.
Carjack 100 here. If you need your transmission check, come on down to Carjacks. I'm your transmission expert.
I'm glad that you enjoyed that content. We heard the cries, we heard the complaints. Now we don't got no intro, but we do got an outro with the same information, man. Make sure that you are tapped in. Make sure you dropping comments. Make sure you dropping likes. Make sure you subscribing to everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network, because we will be giving away some more Chiliana once we hit that 40,000 membership, 40,000 subscriber, threshold. We're going to make sure that we give y'all some Chiliana, man. So make sure that y'all stay tapped in. Make sure y'all stay looking out. Make sure y'all stay right here at TNN Trap News Network. The news you can use, the knowledge you're not going to get in nobody's college. Hit a like, hit a comment, hit a good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. We're going to keep you updated on what's going on these YouTube streets. You already know the deal, man. If you enjoyed this content, throw the red dot to the left. You know the rest. We gone.
Hi, I'm Whack 100. When I'm not snitching on the internet, I'm snitching in real life for your own personal home security. Call 1-800-WACK-ATTACK. We're first, law enforcement second.
Hey, I'm Adam22. Got an extra soul laying around? Be like Doughboy and Whack 100 and sell yours today. One soul equals a lot of clout.
Apollo It's dangerous. Think I'm outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboards. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from 18. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. More than like us niggas up in gang 6. Miss you with the bullshit, you can save it. More than like us niggas up in gang 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke. I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K. I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Nothing. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from 18. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. More than like us niggas
been winning. Tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game. To myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Just made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Niggas hella fake, I know what enemies intention. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Y'all niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Busy with the bullshit, you get slavey. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Busy with the bullshit, you get slavey. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
Let me speak.
Just apologize to stop.
You lucky on the 607.
Let me speak. This is a reality. Something horrible happened. Something horrible happened.
Oh, you talking about slaves?
Right? I'm talking about slavery and things that happened after slavery.
Slavery never
happened. And I'd like you to stop for a second because you interrupted a lot. So let's be really clear that something horrible happened.
Talking to him like a little boy, ain't he? Little kid moment.
There were some Africans that were involved, but I don't know why these Negroes, and I'm gonna call them Negroes for a second, are focused on the group of people who got the least benefit. Their societies were destroyed.
You're a Negro.
Their societies were destroyed. I don't see him rolling up in the Citibank saying, "What about the money that you took in my enslavement?" You're really comfortable. You're really comfortable. You're really comfortable arguing. You're really comfortable arguing. You're really comfortable arguing. You're really comfortable arguing with the people whose families were destroyed. And by the way, why do we never talk about the Africans who fought against enslavement? The reality is, you don't know the history.
Ancestors
you don't know the history.
They will be
there were Africans who fought, and there were others. There were Africans who fought, and there were Africans who were traded. That's the reality.
Wackers has to be like one of the most insufferable people to have a conversation with.
I'm Native
But
American.
I don't care. Now, let me be really clear about this. Let me be really clear about this. I don't care whether no one on the continent of Africa said I'm an African, because my identity has little to do with what someone else tells me. I am.
They don't accept you.
I'm going to tell you, Kwame Brenya, you can't say Jabari anymore. That name has been taken from you. You don't have the honor of using it. So let's be really clear. He says they don't accept you. What does that mean?
They don't.
The reality is that there must be a healing. There must be a healing that occurs between continental Africans and diasporan Africans. Are there problems? Yes. But I'm gonna also tell you, I'm gonna tell you something else. I'm gonna tell you something else. You just go ahead. Wait. You just go ahead and allow Latin to have this place that has none of the resources necessary to run modern society. All of the resources are on the continent.
Now, what I will say is, all this super woke, I'm an African, I'm from Crenshaw Mafia talk, whatever, blah, blah. You get it, you get it. I can see how that's a little burnt out because he's forcing his beliefs. This guy right here is forcing his beliefs onto the entire room. I'm not saying that Wack is handling it the best way, but seemingly like two peas in an idiotic pod.
Saying is, how many of
In
you
China,
are continuing?
40% of that.
That's
nigga.
not even
So
true.
stop
brother.
claiming.
Stop. Stop.
Yeah, bro.
Wax, would
you like 2 minutes of rebuttal? Bro, what I'm saying is you want to be accepting it
Whole conversation he was rebutting.
into something that you can't be. There's no
You the one
problems.
that's the American.
I'm American.
You the one that's the
And I do
American.
business
They
with
accepted
Africans.
you?
I do.
They accepted
America,
you?
yeah.
You in Florida, right?
No.
Where you at?
Cali.
You in
Yeah.
Cali.
America accepted me. Let me tell you.
America accepted
That's
you?
a fact.
Really?
That's a fact.
You in Utah.
What year were you born?
1977.
And where?
Granada Hills, California.
Where?
Just, nigga, you heard what I
What
said?
is Granada Hills, California?
Nigga, that's where I was born.
What's the largest city near it?
Los Angeles.
Hold on, let me ask
Okay.
you.
The city of Los
So,
Angeles.
so let's be clear. Let's be clear. That same area
That nigga said, where the hell is Granada Hills at?
was actually not allowing you to go to school.
Bullshit.
You had trouble
I was a
voting.
straight A student in school.
You are
My parents
not.
voted day one.
You are willing to accept America, but nothing but whip your black.
Then why you don't get your punk ass
That's
out of
his
here?
problem.
What you here for?
There are
man?
these things called
Ain't no
plans
church.
now.
There
You
ain't
can
no
go
American
back and
story.
forth.
You in your church?
We
Do
are
you ask
acknowledging the
Oakland?
red flag that
Go
said
ahead.
Wack.
Do you
Go
ask
ahead.
Oakland?
Go
Hold
ahead,
on,
go
Wack.
ahead,
We have
go
a question from our red flag contestant.
Go ahead.
Whack with us saying we indigenous to America, right? I'm gonna just say my bloodline. Wait, do you have
Wait,
Yeah,
give me
African
your time.
ancestry?
Give me your time.
Yeah,
Give me
full
your
time.
Oh, give me your full time.
Please stop it. Excuse
Give
me,
me
Jabari.
full time.
Am I in the way? Sorry. No, give me
Nigga, sit back.
All right, ready? Do you got any family that got African ancestry? Like your
Yes.
grandmothers,
Yes, my whole line has African ancestry. What do you mean?
your grandmother, like your great grandmothers?
Well, if I have African ancestry, my great grandmothers have.
Is your
African
grandmother from Africa?
ancestry. Was she
Do
born
anybody,
there?
No, do anybody in your family is from any tribes or from the land they call Africa right now? Then when you go to the land of Africa,
we
they're
are
gonna call it
part. We are part of several peoples, not one or two. The way DNA works.
My mom's
once
side
you
and
get
my dad's
back-
side got no African in them.
Okay.
She's not allowing him to answer the question. It's a lot of ignorance on this stage, and the ignorance is being shown by people's inability to answer questions or allow questions to be answered if those questions or answers don't fit their narrative.
I'd like to see a DNA test.
Louisiana, Alabama, South
I'd
Carolina.
like to see a DNA
Geechee,
test.
Cherokee, Washington.
The Geechee?
Yeah.
The Geechee are the most African people in
That's
the
a
United
mixed-
States.
That's a mixed tribe.
The Geechee are the most. They still speak African
they're still
languages.
in
The
Louisiana.
Geechee are the most African people in the United States.
You ignoring Blackfoot.
I'm not saying that you don't have Native American ancestry.
So my so all our
But it sounds like you're denying your African
There's a
ancestry.
man named Henry Louis Gates. He said all our grandmothers was liars. They said our grandmothers still got Indian in our family. I guarantee you, most people in this room, grandmothers said that they got Indian in
That's
their
true.
blood.
Correct.
Yeah.
So are they lying?
But you know what happened? No. Your parents give you the best of what they have. And they did not know because the European tried and succeeded to a large part, removing our connection to the continent of Africa. The reality is everybody's grandparent or someone in that generation said you have
So what is called the
Jamaican blood. And then when you do DNA, what do you see? European. That's the reality. Only 5%.
Well, the DNA tests are coming from the exact same people who stole your identity from you in the first place. So to take a DNA test from the people who enslaved and took your identity from you is crazy.
Of African Americans actually have Native
I don't trust
American
ancestry.
DNA.
I don't
Well,
trust ancestry.
brother,
I would never take
you don't
that
have to
shit.
use Ancestry. There are other
Like,
companies.
Why would we trust somebody that paper genocide our bloodline and give them our DNA to figure out and give us test results and tell us where we from? I don't care if it's any
Ancestry
scientific
doesn't
results.
sell your DNA, by the way.
I'm just saying the same. Didn't they just have a lawsuit?
You don't know if the niggas are selling your DNA.
You're talking about 23andMe. You're talking about 23andMe. It's a different
Either way,
company.
any of these genetic companies, we don't know who own them.
So, brother,
you
so,
watch
brother,
They Call Tyrone
so,
at the
brother,
end of the movie, it's a
go
black
to-
scientist.
Go
you don't know what's going on.
Go to a black scientist that was
You know,
dealing
some
with the
movies-
self-hate.
You know,
He was dealing with self-hate. Can you
Where
agree
you
with
from
that?
in Africa?
Okay.
Where
So
you
you
from in
want to? I'm from several places in Africa.
Nah, nigga, fuck.
The reality is, when those Africans were brought to the United States, they intermarried.
So where you from in Africa? That's crazy.
You can't just be from one place.
Okay, my following
That's the
question.
most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Let me say something. You can be from one place in Africa. I was only why because Africa was separated by the West. They sort of separated Africa based on trade. Africa was one place, but they separated. So what I'm saying is, what he said made a valid point. They didn't even call Africa. They named it Africa. See, I don't think people understand this. And listen, this is the problem. This is the problem I think with a lot of people here. We want to find a home, gang. We don't listen. Even the German Shepherd, the dog, got a home, right? And we know where the dog from. Listen, one thing we don't know where we from, and we'll never know where we from. Fuck where we from. It's time to go within, right? Because listen, I'm gonna say this, and I'm not saying this because you here, but I'm saying this. You got Malcolm X, you got everybody that have stood up before and said, "Oh man, we from Africa and try to get Afro power." Then we Afro Americans, and then we not African no more.
We from African, nigga. We from Africa,
but then we black, and then we Afro. We've been so many. Then we colored. We've been so many fucking different fucking names, right? I'm sick of that shit. The only thing you gotta do is look within, the power within. They call me what you want to call me. Black, African, listen, I'm confused, gang. Listen, I love what he say. He's trying to give us something that we don't got. He's trying to say we belong here. They don't know where the fuck I belong.
No, he said we belong over here.
I'm telling you, I don't know where the fuck I belong.
607 Unc is making a good point. He's doing it in a very theatric way, but he is making some good points. You can look past the extras and actually just listen to what he's saying. He's spitting.
Oh, I can't tell you.
But we're trying to discover where we come from.
We can't discover it. There's no way to discover it. You can't discover it to our blood because our blood been tainted with so many different bloodlines. Nigga, we got pig, dog, and everything mixed with us.
That's the unfortunate part.
Everything.
However, there are still those
we created
in
some
Latin
shit.
America.
Listen, we created the white man from.
He feels like he's sitting in a room full of idiots. He has to feel like he's sitting in a room full of just goofies.
Dogs and all this shit, and then we fucked them, and then it mixed. Nigga, we fucked up.
We have Latin America. Hold on, one moment. We have individuals in Latin America and South America that have African descent.
Well,
how did they get
so
it?
white man is saying same with white land is. There's no white land, there's no black land.
Let me say this because it's Mansa Musa was visiting America. Correct. Early before Christopher Columbus, right?
You're talking about Abubakar II.
Right.
Okay, I got missing.
Please go ahead. That's his brother.
Brothers was here.
I don't know why this nigga live in America.
Wait. Brothers that's here brothers that was in Africa was coming to America before any Europeans, Caucasians, anything like that, right?
I think that's true.
So who was here in America? Before Aztecs, it was Olmecs. Who killed the Olmecs?
Ask that nigga why he live in America.
They didn't
Why you
kill
live in America?
them. Well, you know, there are these things they call planes now. I'll introduce you
why?
to.
He got
I can actually
One moment, we're
be a
gonna
global
acknowledge another red
individual.
flag.
Ask me a
All right,
question.
let's go ahead. We're gonna
I
finish
can
this
be a
question.
global individual. I actually am not giving up my citizenship in the United States, but I will have dual citizenship.
But you don't have it.
As well.
Do you have it?
My
You got
paperwork-
citizenship
my
in America?
He talks to Wack like Wack has no common sense at all.
paperwork will be finished very
How old are
soon.
you? How old are you?
I just submitted the paperwork.
How old are you?
I'm 54.
You 54 and ain't got citizenship on the place you say you from.
What does that mean?
Get the fuck out of
You're
here.
talking about municipalities.
You American, nigga. You listen.
Brother,
you
brother,
cannot be an African citizen. You American.
brother.
Are you not American?
Being American does not have to be the only thing you are.
Huh?
Yeah, that doesn't have anything to do with municipality. Has nothing to do with your nationality.
So it doesn't have to be the only thing you are. I'm American too.
It sounds like Wack just wants him to vote in the African elections.
But I'm not just American.
I'm American.
Well, then that's fine for you.
I'm black American.
Did I tell you you have to move to
I'm black
Ghana?
American.
So why is my
Of
connection to the
African
continent
One moment, we're
so
acknowledging
offensive
a
to
red
you?
flag.
We're not
I said, did I tell you you have to
We're
move
gonna
to
ask both
Chicago?
gentlemen,
You're saying
Wack
that
and
we're
Jabari,
not
to wait one
I
moment.
didn't say that.
What you
I did not say that.
We're African.
I did not say we're not American.
You said we're African.
This word's finna get cracking at the white guy came and sat down.
I'm not fucking African.
So
Did
we
I
have
not
the
say
question.
African. I'm telling you.
I did not say I'm not American.
I'm not an
Arguing about not being an African in front of a white man is crazy.
African.
Having this whole conversation in front of a white man is crazy. Am I tripping, or like should he not be sitting right here?
Okay, fine. That's for you.
I'm American.
You can have whatever opinion you want, no matter how uninformed it is. No matter how uninformed it is,
What do
you
you
can have
mean
that
uninformed?
opinion. It's
You
uninformed.
sit up there in your church and you
It's
beg for
I don't go
American
to a
money.
church. I don't go to a
Right? You
church.
beg for
I'm not
American
part of a
offering,
church.
right?
I'm not part of
Do
a
you
church.
take offering?
I'm not part of a
You
church.
when it comes from
Correct
Americans?
what you're saying,
Do
and
you
then I'll
take
answer.
offering?
That's the question.
What is that
I
question?
don't take
supposed to
offering,
mean?
nigga. I
What
don't
does that
take offering
mean?
from nobody. Right? I do business. Do you take offering?
I do, but I have many
Do
businesses.
you take offering?
I have many businesses.
Do you
All right.
take offering?
Let's be
Do you
really
take
clear.
offering?
We have a
I
question
run.
for the red flag.
I run.
We have a red flag acknowledging.
I run.
No, profit ain't no
Hold
no.
on.
White guy's like, no. I just want to get close. It's like being close to 10 animals in the zoo.
And I'm going to say,
Look how the white guy waved.
Hold on.
No, it's okay. Let him go.
Hold on. And I'm going to say, I have many businesses.
You getting paid from the nonprofit? You fucking with an educated street. You a motherfucking lie. Are you down as a position in that nonprofit?
Of course.
And you get a salary.
I take no salary.
You a motherfucker.
I take no salary.
We have a red flag to acknowledge.
Public.
See, I'm probably the first
Go do some research. Do some research. Y'all Negroes are a dime a dozen. I met all of y'all. You a dime a dozen.
One moment.
You a dime a dozen.
One moment.
Please.
One moment. You ain't met me.
We have a red.
The red flag is pretty much pointless because he just, flu flam the whole situation. He's just sitting there.
Your politics ain't as strong.
Right.
Your money ain't as long.
Talk to the loud people.
We're going to ask him a
Your
question.
politics ain't as strong. Listen, in this situation, I'm sorry to say, I'm pro-Trump, but the white boy got to wait.
You just say you pro-Trump too?
I'm pro-Trump like a
You can
motherfucker.
just leave. You should just leave.
What the fuck you mean? Trump is just man. I'm pro-Trump. It's a
Okay,
fact.
I love Trump.
Nigga, I
We'll
love
talk
Trump.
about Until we became
But you like Joe Biden, weak ass?
Listen, I'm a New Yorker.
That mean Trump's
I've
New
known Trump for a long
You
time.
don't know Trump.
And the
You don't
actually,
know Trump.
I actually have met him on many occasions.
You don't know Trump is crazy.
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you. He's a racist.
Do you accept
He
all
doesn't. He just tried.
But here's the thing. Jabari, he might be smarter than Wack, but he was less than intelligent when he sat down to have this conversation. He shouldn't be here. This is a waste of his time.
Just tried to take away your
Do you accept
citizenship.
offering?
He just tried to take
Do
your
you accept
citizenship.
offering?
That's another red flag.
He ain't never tried to take my citizenship.
Really?
I'm from here. Do you accept
I think you're
offering?
confused. Did you see what happened in the
Do you
Supreme
accept
Court?
offering?
Did you see what happened in the Supreme Court
Do
today?
you accept offering?
Did you see what
Yes or
happened
no?
at the Supreme
Let me
Court
answer the question.
today?
Gentlemen,
Did you see what
accept
happened
offering?
at the Supreme Court today? Did you see what happened at the Supreme Court today?
Wait.
Answer the question.
What you mean?
Did you see what happened at the Supreme
He
Court
ain't
today?
never tried to take my
Did you
money.
see?
I'm born here.
At the Supreme
I'm American.
Court today?
I'm
We're
American.
going to cut he tried to take away birthright citizenship.
We're going to
What you mean? Nigga, that ain't what that is.
He tried
You
to take away
dumbass
birthright
nigga.
citizenship.
Watch out. Fuck the camera. Birthright citizenship. This is what he's saying. If somebody from Mexico crossed the border illegally, have a baby on U.S. soil, at one point in time they were saying because the baby was born on U.S. soil, he had birthright citizenship. That ain't got nothing to do with a motherfucking Native American that was born here.
The document?
Fuck is you talking about?
Did you read his filing?
Obviously, did not read the document.
It's niggas like you.
Did you
who
read
try to
his
turn on
filing?
people
Did
away
you
from the
read the
shit
filing?
That's empowering
Did
us.
you read that? That's a yes or no question. Can you say yes or no?
When I'm telling you,
read the
My favorite part of the interview. Can you say yes or no?
filing? Did you read that? That's a yes or no question. Can you say yes or no?
when I'm telling you,
Read the filing.
do you take offering?
Did you read the
Answer
filing?
that.
Did you read
Why
the
you won't
filing?
answer it?
Did you read the
Do you take
filing?
offering?
Do you read the
Or you a
filing?
beggar?
Jabari, can you answer the question? Do you take offering or not?
I want to be really clear. I've answered it simple.
No, you haven't.
I have several nonprofits. One of them is spiritual. I take no
Spiritual?
salary
Nigga,
from
what the
any
fuck
of
is a
them.
spiritual?
I take no
That's a
salary.
manipulation
I have
of our people.
businesses,
I agree.
and I'm a college professor.
That's a
That's
manipulation
what
of
I
our
do.
Do you
people.
have a following question for Wack? Jabari is an actual college professor. Wack is just a screamer.
So
I
that
read
is,
some
yes,
books.
my
I
question
read
is,
agree. Wacky answered the question.
Did he read the Supreme Court filing put forth by the Trump administration?
My question to you
Because
is,
I just,
has he
do you
revoked our
notice that he
citizenship?
can't answer a question?
your question.
Did you notice he can't
I
answer
don't
the
have
question?
to read it.
Because the reality is he's speaking
There's no
about something
changes.
he does not know.
Was it a change?
You are the most
Was it a
loud
change?
person,
Was it a change?
and you don't know anything.
Was it a change?
The
Yes or
Supreme
no?
Court overruled him.
So shut
That's Wack 100. Loud and don't know anything.
your dumb ass up.
The Supreme
Fuck
Court
talking about it.
overruled him.
Why talk about something
You
that has
said,
no bearing
you said
effect?
Trump
both
wasn't
questions
trying
have
to
been
change
answered.
birthright
Acknowledge the
citizenship.
red.
Why
We're
talk about
acknowledging
something
the red
that
flag.
has no
Both
bearing
questions have been
effect?
answered.
You're ridiculous.
Jabari,
Read something.
Jabari, your question has been
You
answered.
ain't never
Read
Wack,
your
something.
something.
You had a
Your
struggle
question
your
all
has been
wrong.
answered.
3 women that left you.
All wrong.
Fuck
We're
your
crossing
best
into
friend,
opinions.
All wrong. All
You guys
wrong.
are scared of
All
Damn,
wrong.
your ex don't fit.
All wrong.
Before this dude ever mentioned Wack for having a small little poquito, Wack took it to talking about his relationships and all that stuff first, and then Wack didn't like when Jabari fired back and talked about his little bitty man.
I can tell you I can tell you
have a small
penis.
penis.
That's gay.
Good.
That's gay.
All right, you have a small penis.
You got dick on your
That's
mom.
why you like this.
He said he has a small Peter. And no, I don't think it takes away anything from him, but it did show that he made a poor decision.
You guys are starting I can tell you
have a small penis.
That's gay.
That's where Wack got mad at. He said you got a small Peter.
Good.
That's gay.
All right, you have a small penis.
You got dick on your
That's
mom.
why you like this.
You got dick on your mind.
Because you overcompensate.
That's gay, bro.
And that's sad.
You have dick on your
That's
mind.
sad.
You're a fact.
That's sad.
All right, we're gonna settle. This nigga's a fact.
Okay,
You're
we
gay.
will settle. It would take one to know one.
We are now acknowledging the red
It would take one to know one.
flag.
It would take one to know one. It would take one to know one.
Now that's where Wack gets hot at, because Meat came into the conversation when you started talking about what this man does with his meat. That's where Meat came into the conversation. You brought up his interactions and what he does with his women and his relationships and all that kind of stuff. And he called you a European cigarette or a bundle of sticks. And you're a little self-conscious about that. And you got upset because he mentioned that you had a little blah, 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 blah. He said that you had a millimeter Peter. And now you're upset. You and your little millimeter are, going crazy, and you're going just absolutely barnacles on the whole situation. But I just want the record to reflect, you actually brought bedroom activities into the conversation.
Exactly. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. Fucked on Rikers Island?
Hold on. What?
Nigga, you got fucked on Rikers or something? Well,
Okay, we're not going to change the conversation. Is there water? I don't drink that water.
Race is your religion say you
that race started a war. We don't know where we from.
Thank you.
No one knows.
This is the debate. Don't know our origin. At the end of the day, hold on. Everyone settle.
That's gay.
Everyone settle. Everyone
Sign that,
settle.
is that gay?
Everyone
So
settle.
brothers, another nigga dick, don't fuck on that. Is that gay, nigga?
As no more GPS and you referencing his bedroom activities.
Sign that. Is that gay? So out of a conversation, got nothing to do with that, to say you got a little dick.
I'm sorry. You talked about women I was involved with.
No,
You
I
said
said-
I was gay.
I didn't say-
I said you had a little penis. That's what I
That's
said.
gay.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. Wack initiated the GPS in.
If
That's
your
gay.
women fuck
Okay.
your friends.
Right. That's good. Okay. Thanks.
So they don't respect
Thank
women.
you. That's exactly what. Yes.
That's gay.
I'm glad you're aware of
You
that.
don't think that's gay?
Good. No, what I'm saying
You don't
is,
think that's gay,
what
though?
I'm saying is,
Well,
you're
who
talking
raised you, your mom
loud
or your dad?
and saying nothing.
Who raised you,
You're
your mom or
talking
your dad?
loud and saying
Nigga, you telling me
nothing.
to pay attention to
You're
your
talking loud.
I need you to have some knowledge
You gotta talk to him.
Hey, hold up. Time.
This nigga told me I couldn't call him a name, and I don't even know this nigga.
Okay, we acknowledge that. That is the fact that was stated.
I come up here with all kind of
Everybody watch
fucking
this.
bullshit ass.
Listen,
Isn't it crazy how Wack acts like the victim after he's been doing the most in this whole situation? Now he's acting like he's a victim.
Okay, speaking of that, go ahead.
Everybody watch this. I just want to say something before we acknowledge the question. This is the thing, and I want a lot of the younger people. I look at younger people in the audience, and I want the younger people that's actually part of the panel to get a chance to step up and get involved in this, because this is the problem. We are trying to find nationality, and is it even important?
Not me. Hell no.
Right, is it, so what was your question? I don't think it's important at all.
Please go ahead.
I mean, as an African, I'm
What?
no, I'm just bullshitting. What I'm saying is,
Y'all white African?
yeah, I mean, why not? If,
Well, you more African than him.
that's what I'm
Way more African than this shit.
Let him answer, please.
I'm more African than
Hold on, we're gonna let him talk. Go ahead, your time has begun.
Now to make the point, Wack is willing to belittle the black man by saying that the white man is more African than him, but it's all in an effort to belittle and disrespect his position.
I'm saying, so you said you're from multiple places in Africa, and you think your people are from America.
I'm American. Yeah.
Period.
My
No
shit
matter
started on the
what.
plantation and then up. I know all that shit that
Before
happened.
that,
Wait, your life, your family, yeah, Wack, you're really misinformed. You said that your things start on the plantation and then up. Golly, that is one of the more ignorant things that I've ever heard Wack say. Man, you said that your family's history and lineage started on a plantation. Almost made you choke on that one, huh? Goodness gracious, listen to this.
Yeah.
period.
My shit
No matter
started on the
what.
plantation and then up.
So Wack's family has no existence until the plantation? Okay.
I know all that shit that
Before
happened.
that,
What up?
the plantation.
That's a fact, nigga.
I mean, that was going on here. It doesn't mean
Mississippi,
it happened
Alabama,
here.
Louisiana. Yeah, I can trace that back. Will McElroy, Tumasua, Mississippi. He went back and bought the land he was a slave on, and we still own him 500 acres a day. Damn. And then
That's not true.
he went and bought his wife out of motherfucking slavery, and when the sheriff showed up to say it wasn't his, he killed the sheriff, did 10 years on the chain gang, and we still got that land today. You motherfucking
Is who
right.
talking?
I
Who's
trace it
talking
back
right
to the
now?
plantation. You just inferior to what's in
Who's
front of
talking right now?
because you got bitching.
Who's talking right now?
So you shouldn't have referenced a dick.
Who's talking right now?
Fuck over you every chance
Who's
I
talking
get.
right now?
It don't
Moderator?
matter.
Moderator.
Nigga, you ain't more man
We're
than
gonna
me.
go
Nigga.
real loud.
We're gonna acknowledge
You
you.
think you're saying nothing.
You believe that his loudness is trying to compensate for what? Lack of what? He's saying
I already told him what it was a lack of.
Don't sex play me again. If you sex play number 5,
Wack, you're not gonna do nothing.
find your chin attractive. On Paul Rule.
All right.
Fuck your God, nigga. So don't sex play me again. You been warned.
Brother, we'll change the
Straight up,
subject on
nigga.
that
Fuck your
for
God, your
everybody.
religion, and everything about it. Don't
Brother.
sex play me again.
Brother.
Nigga, I'm gonna be Sao Paulo,
All right,
nigga.
all right,
I don't play them sex
Brother.
play games.
Brother.
You gonna be the bitch you is, nigga.
Brother.
Don't sex play me again.
Brother.
I'm
Now look at him acting a fool.
telling you in your eyes,
Brother.
like
We're
a
gonna make
bitch you
sure.
is.
We're gonna
Don't
make sure.
sex play me,
We're gonna
nigga.
make sure to respect everyone. That's
I ain't
the
said it, nigga. And if you
Everyone's
got a
gonna
problem with
respect
what
each
I'm
other.
saying, all you gotta do is try me, and I'm gonna find your chin attractive and knock your bitch ass
All
out.
right, this is what.
Don't
Making a white man uncomfortable.
sex play me, nigga.
This is
Fuck your God and your religion. Where I come from, we don't play like that. Nigga, be Sao Paulo, nigga, and you gonna respect that. You bitch ass nigga. Now we can keep going. If all you got to do is try it. I guarantee you, I'll knock your bitch ass out. Told you I was better than you. Don't sex play me again,
No,
nigga.
Hold on.
Don't sex play me again.
Oh my God.
I told you. Don't sex play me again. I told nigga, you've been manipulating your life. I told you I was better than you. You ain't nothing but a motherfucking thug, nigga.
Here, have
And
that
that's
seat
all
right here.
you gonna do. You ain't nothing but a thug. That's all you are. Thug, I'm a man first. You still a fucking.
Okay, came out of nowhere crashing out on Wack. Like when I say he came out of nowhere, like where did this nigga even come from? I told you I was better than you. Like, nigga, what are you talking about? Where did this nigga even come from? Like, and then when did you tell him you was better than him? Like, there's obviously parts of this conversation we've missed. There's obviously huge parts of this conversation that we've missed out on.
Always that's all you want, man. You ain't never gonna be nothing else.
You know, Paru has absolutely nothing to do with this, but we're all going to ignore it because Wack bangs Paru and claims Paru, but Paru doesn't claim him.
Dog, you can't even take it. You can't even take it. No, nigga, you gotta let our motherfucking mouth. And now when he checked your ass, he ain't checked. Real information. You fucking crying. He just got checked. Now you want to fight now. You got checked. Now you want to fight. You sex blood, I'm gonna do you in. I don't deal with that bullshit.
No one's gonna
deal with that.
Let's take it down.
I don't deal with that.
Take it down.
Nigga,
Yeah,
we
no
don't
one's
play
gonna
no sex
disrespect
play
each other.
around here.
No one's gonna
Nigga,
disrespect each other.
take it.
Everyone, we're all gonna take it down for one
You
moment.
sex play me as a
Take it
man.
down.
Talk about why you's a bitch for you.
So hold on, gentlemen, one moment. No one is gonna sex play anybody. No one's gonna disrespect
No one's going to sex play anybody.
I understand my
anybody
gangster.
physically.
I feel you.
No sex would be played.
Hold on.
Talk like that.
Hold on.
And
Wack,
that's not
no
what
one's
he
gonna
was saying.
disrespect you.
That's not what he was saying,
Wack,
though, bro.
Wack, no one's gonna disrespect you. Wack, no one's gonna disrespect you.
Dicks to me.
Okay, so there will be no more time.
You definitely do, because even today on the episode of No Jumper, Adam was surprised that you got so upset because Adam said that he X plays with you all the time and you enjoy it. So Adam was really confused on why you got so upset, considering the fact that you guys play this little game all the time amongst each other and you really seem to like it. That's what Adam said.
Talk about that. So hold on. Just so that way we can continue this in a clear fashion. In a clear fashion.
You ain't on the East Coast, nigga. We don't use that terminology out here. Y'all use it a lot. Suck my dick, Frank. I never invite you to my shit. Because I'm not gay. Out here. Because I'm not gay. I never tell another man.
we're gonna settle.
You agree?
Can we settle for one moment?
I never do that.
Correct. We're in agreement. We're in
Tell that
agreement.
nigga that's some gay shit.
We're in agreement. Sir.
References Dixie.
That's not going to continue anymore in this
Tell him,
conversation.
you a real nigga? Tell him.
Brother.
You're not gonna tell him? I told you I was better than you.
Brother.
I told you that. So
Yeah, Wack just sounds like an idiot. Like the level of ignorance is very unbecoming. And it just really shows how when it comes down to what's going on in the world, some people only know the little bit of life that they've been seeing, and that's where it starts to stop.
you might have more money than me. But I'm a better man than you, nigga. How are you figuring? Because I taught millions of our people. I taught millions of black people about black knowledge, nigga. Let me tell you why you ain't better than me. I taught babies, nigga. Let me growing up. I can stand on the street on 125th Street. And kids will walk by. Grown people will walk by. You know what they'll say to me? Let me tell you why you ain't better than me. You know what they'll say to me? Let me tell you why you ain't better than me. You know why? Of course. You know what they gonna say to me? You know what they gonna say to me? You that can't. You know what nobody talk, right? You dying me.
I think so too.
Everybody got me.
I could give you my critique, but it's a lot of yelling going on, so I'm just gonna let them yell.
That's what I left a legacy behind. When kids come, when brothers walk by me, you know what the fuck they say? I watched you growing up. You're a motherfucking legend. You know what they say about you? Damn, you was a killer, nigga. You killed a lot of black niggas out there. Sure that's what damn, you banged out. Who told you I was a kid? Damn, you banged out there. Who told you I was a kid? Brother, I've been listening and following you. I listened to one person out said I killed. Can you tell me one person ever said I killed?
Everyone said.
Hold on.
Mike has alluded to taking a bunch of people's lives. That's why he swore to God he'd be the death penalty and life.
Black man. No, I can't. You can't. Have anybody ever accused me? Have anybody ever accused me of killing their loved ones? I'm better. Have you ever heard? I'm better than you. Listen, bro. When it comes to our community, you have people. You die better than you. You how old are you? You 49, nigga. I'm 64. So what 63? What that mean? Pray to get to be my age. What that mean? You pray to get to be my age. You flying 5 hours to a platform. You talk loud and you sound ignorant. You only hear because you can't fuck with him. What you mean? He was killing you on the information. No, he was killing you on the knowledge. What he did. Every time what he did. He tried to play you run around talking about you ain't listen, I'm not.
We have
tried to play
knowledge.
Woman gonna
sit
down. We're gonna create.
Hold on, one moment.
One moment.
Red flag has been acknowledged.
Okay, that's what you do. You bitch ass niggas when you whip her up and you facing with it, right? When y'all whip her up and you face it and it's in your face,
right.
Now you want to say, oh, you're a gangster.
607 I was like, oh, when we gonna wrap this up? When are we done with this level of idiocy?
Well, bitch, don't try gangster. If you ain't ready to play gangster, you know what? No, I can never be a gangster. Don't try.
Gangster about this guy.
You're lucky. No, I am lucky. What? You're lucky because of my health right now, bro. You're lucky because of. No, I'm not talking about physical shit, brother. I'm talking about the way we can get in. I can't really get in the way I want to. Why I don't know if he got played with as a kid. We don't do dick play. I agree with you. I agree with you. Because if that was my homie, I say, hey, bro, you was a little.
But listen. The stuff that you said to me was out of line.
I didn't say nothing about your sexuality.
You said something about my wife.
See, here's the thing too. WAP wants to be disrespectful and then determine how other people are able to respond to his disrespect.
You said that my wife. Listen, if you say that in the hood, I come and I know that you see a dude with glasses as a professor. I've done all kinds of shit I would never do again.
Stupid ass nigga.
But what I'm saying to you,
stupid ass nigga.
Wait, what I'm trying to say to you is, listen. I don't roll like that anymore. I would never fight another black man.
You ain't got no choice. Cause if it come out your mouth, I'm gonna break your shit. And he knows that. This one he know. He know in front of him this day. You don't sex play no man. What you did, you knew.
Bro, you want to hang on to the fact that he said that you had a little wee-wee, and now you want to hang on to that because you don't know what he's talking about or you were uninformed on the actual topics. So now instead of talking about the actual topics, you're talking about your millimeter Peter. We get it. You got a little package. It was a very short conversation. Let's continue on.
Who I was
now,
for you sat down, right? You knew who I was for you sat down, right? So you tried. See, something that you don't respect.
I was responding. I was responding to you. I was responding to you.
Wherever a man take it, but I'm saying, fuck blood up.
Can I say one thing? This is a man thing, and I understand, but I don't want it to get physical. I don't want it to get
physical. This woman tell you some fucked up shit about some shit as a woman, them is fighting words. You do not play no sex talk with no nigga. You know Sex talk, nigga.
I want to say this.
Call it sex talk. Nigga, you dating.
Okay, let me say this. Okay, I just want to say this. Number one, I just saw some things, and I'm going to say this on the outside looking in because it was a little upsetting, right? Number one, you say that, and this is no disrespect. I'm going to say this respectfully. You say that you're a leader, right? And you talk with all these profound words. I'm a professional.
Oh, shut up. Shut up. Man, we don't want to hear nothing from the girl who he put his hands on and put out the car in the middle of the dealership and Loose Cannon had to pick up and you was wobbnobbling Loose Cannon. That's what we don't want to hear. We don't want to hear anything from the girl. If you wobnob Loose Cannon because Wack was whooping on you at the car dealership, we don't want to hear anything. As a matter of fact, let's fast forward her. We don't even want her on no more. Let's fast forward her whole part.
Respect the Wack. They got 30 days to get to know each other. You can't do what I do. You can't go into the spot.
We don't have to fall for the brainwashing because she's decided to be brainwashed.
Saying is, we all have our own road to go. You can't go into the trenches. I don't want to go into the trenches. Are you telling me? I don't want to go a bunch of motherfuckers telling me what I do. I don't want to go a bunch of motherfuckers.
You jump in and teach. We're speaking.
Please, can we do this? Listen, all y'all got valid points. I love y'all points. But let's give everybody a chance to speak. Start with the person that raised the flag first, then the women a chance to speak. Let's go 2 minutes, and then we go back around 2 minutes.
Who the chance to speak?
The women.
Then we start with him. Yeah, nigga, that's a chance I
get.
I'll beat your ass, nigga.
Let me speak.
Lucky me. If I'm my rules, I'm gonna suck your ass out, nigga. You lucky over 607.
Let me speak.
If I went in his house, I'll beat your ass.
No, you wouldn't. No, you actually wouldn't. I'm done. Y'all have a good night. Everybody have a beautiful night. Babe, we better go kick it. Cause I'm done. I'm done.
Know what it is. I was with Rich Trapper.
Fucks with you.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about later.
Carjack 100 here. If you need your transmission check, come on down to Carjacks. I'm your transmission expert.
I'm glad that you enjoyed that content. We heard the cries, we heard the complaints. Now we don't got no intro, but we do got an outro with the same information, man. Make sure that you are tapped in. Make sure you dropping comments. Make sure you dropping likes. Make sure you subscribing to everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network, because we will be giving away some more Chiliana once we hit that 40,000 membership, 40,000 subscriber, threshold. We're going to make sure that we give y'all some Chiliana, man. So make sure that y'all stay tapped in. Make sure y'all stay looking out. Make sure y'all stay right here at TNN Trap News Network. The news you can use, the knowledge you're not going to get in nobody's college. Hit a like, hit a comment, hit a subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. We're going to keep you updated on what's going on these YouTube streets. You already know the deal, man. If you enjoyed this content, throw the red dot to the left. You know the rest. We go.
Hi, I'm Wack 100. When I'm not snitching on the internet, I'm snitching in real life for your own personal home security. Call 1-800-WACK-ATTACK. We're first, law enforcement second.
Hey, I'm Adam22. Got an extra soul laying around? Be like Doughboy and Wack 100 and sell yours today. One soul equals a lot of clout.
Apollo Texas. It's dangerous. Think I'm outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. Can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from 18. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Water like us niggas up in gang 6. Missing with the bullshit, you can save it. Water like us niggas up in gang 6.
50 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke. I never let them hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K. I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell me. I gotta watch my back. Know that get jealous. So shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game six. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missing with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game. To myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Just made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Haters hella fake, I know what enemies intention. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missing with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missing with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
And as y'all heard, Young and Hefe is back in these YouTube streets with some words for Project Bo. Yes, man, Young and Hefe is getting into it with Project Bo. And it seems like from the jail, Young and Hefe ain't turning down nothing. He going at any and everybody who might want a problem with him, man. So let's jump right into this content.
Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young and Hefe, and I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topics is Goofy, Project Bo. So we're going to get right into it. We ain't going to waste no time.
Those of y'all who don't know, Young and Hefe put out a video where he was criticizing Project Bo for talking to Wack 100 about his page. Project Bo has since responded, calling Young and Hefe a weirdo. And here's Young and Hefe responding to Project Bo's response to him.
All right, so I see that, the truth hurts. We all know the truth hurts.
This call is being recorded.
The truth is like a dart in people's sides, you feel me? Like when you speak on the truth and the masses see what's going on.
Like a thorn in people's sides.
You perpetrating to be one way, people don't like that. So, however, y'all already know I've been speaking on this situation with this Project Bo guy, you know what I'm saying, and his advances with Wack 100 and others, right? So, I'm talking to my people not too long ago, and they going down Instagram, and I guess this dude fell in the algorithm, and he's speaking out his mouth, talking about all weird this, weird that. The only weirdo is you, bro. Like any
Now when somebody calls somebody weird in LA, them is fighting words.
Dude that's talking about they a gangster, that's trying to act like they tough, trying to act like they somebody in their community, and you speaking to Wack 100, you know what I'm saying, about anything street. That shows that you a weirdo and you're a goofy, you know what I'm saying? My name should have never been in your mouth with no whack 100. Just like you said, oh, I know you to do it like you know you to do it. So what is my name was in your mouth with this dude for? You know what I'm saying? Why was you talking about the situation with this dude? It don't make no sense. Make it make some sense. You know what I'm saying? But I see that you might be coming out that drug-induced coma because you look like somebody, you know, that snort that snooty, and you look like you snort that black as well. You know what I'm saying? But I don't understand why you even have.
Sheesh. Say that he be off the snow and off the dog food. Sheesh, that urine.
My name in your mouth to do with the situation if you knew that it had nothing to do with me. But that's the internet games you dudes play. And when dudes double back and get on y'all about these internet games, oh, dudes is weird. Dudes is just talking over recording the phone call. Like me, bro. Like what? Like I don't understand. Like what are you dudes getting at? Come on, you talking on the recorded phone call and this and that. Like you shouldn't have been talking to whack. Period. You know what I'm saying? Pertaining to my name. You know what I'm saying? And clout chasing. Like I'm trying to figure out what clout you got. You know what I'm saying? You don't got no clout at all. You know what I'm saying? The only like little recognition you get and got is hanging around big homie CC. And I don't even know what even reason, for whatever reason, he like you and hang around you for. But bro, you're not a gangster, bro, participating in the type of stuff that you participate in. You know what I'm saying? And it's something else I want to break down, right? Because, you know, you goofies keep on talking about this no jumper stuff and, no jumper check and will whack cut off. How whack cut something?
Now, when it's all said and done, I just think at this point, anybody associated with whack is an enemy to Young NFA.
Off when I got incarcerated. Anybody that's incarcerated that was on no jumper don't get paid from no jumper. You get paid for your episodes. So how can he cut anything off? You know what I'm saying? Like make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, we can go do the numbers. I guarantee you I got more bread than you, bruh. I guarantee you. You know what I'm saying? It's a fact. I got my own money, more own money. I'm not talking about you trying to go muster up some money, ask big homie CC to borrow some money or some other people. I'm talking about your own money. You know what I'm saying? Like we can do the numbers. Y'all keep talking about no jumper. Like no jumper was paying what it was paying. It wasn't paying nothing for me, you know what I'm saying, be acting like an HO like you guys be doing. And I guarantee you, a lot of you guys that continuously speak on no jumper want to be on no jumper or Adam 22 tap.
Well, yeah, a lot of people want to be on no jumper. Majority of the people who talk bad about no jumper end up sitting at the Freak Factory for sure. So I can't really see why anyone at this point would talk bad about anybody for going up at no jumper, because at this point it seems like everybody's done it, I guess.
Then with y'all will be up there on no jumper. So let's stop like with the fake no jumper talking this and that. Secondly, my own channel.
Yeah, it's a lot of fake no jumper hate. A lot of dudes swear to God they never, and then you see them up there and then they act like they, you know, never said all the stuff that they said, and here we are.
Pay me more than no jumper can ever pay me. Let's do the numbers. You know what I'm saying? I was getting paid like, you know what I'm saying, 15 to 10,000, you know what I'm saying, monthly, you know what I'm saying, like 8, you know what I'm saying, on a bad day. So I'm not understanding like where you guys think that y'all be having somebody number and talking about this no jumper stuff and talking about clout. The only reason why your name is in my mouth, you know what I'm saying, is because I got that information that you was playing like a Dalmatian, you know what I'm saying, that you was on the line with Whack 100 talking about me, you know what I'm saying, talking about a homicide that didn't have nothing to do with me. And that's goofy to me. And even if my name was what in it, why are you on the line talking with this dude about a homicide that pertains to your homie, and he's way from Pacoima? He's not about to help. He's not about to do nothing. He's trying to get some information, and you're on the line talking to this dude, but you want to get on the internet calling somebody weird and talking about, oh, this is my last time addressing it. And what is your last time addressing it for? If you already addressed it, ain't no need to address it no more.
This call is being recorded.
And it's goofy behavior.
That's the part that we got to pay attention to is, number one, this call is being recorded. But I mean, I don't know why people always say it's their last time speaking on something. Just talk about it. Like, we don't need to know how many more times you're not going to talk about it. Just, you can talk about it or don't. With this whole, like, oh, it's my last time, after this I ain't going to speak about it. Man, just talk about what you're going to talk about.
If you're, you know what I'm saying, just like a goofy. Then you talking about clout chasing. Look, dude, you the only person clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? That's why C-Mac checked you. And it's good that Crip Mac checked you on that Count Capone interview. You kept on shouting this dude name, trying to, oh man, 5-4 against 55, 5-4 against. Man, nobody don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? And he got tired of hearing that. You kept shouting this dude name like that dude said, man, he don't even know you. Like, why are you even speaking my name? Even got my name in your mouth. Like, you just coming out of nowhere talking about, oh, I want to fight C-Mac. That's clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? That's clout chasing when you don't know somebody and you just speaking on them, you know what I'm saying, for no reason. It can never be clout chasing with me and you because I have more clout than you know what I'm saying? Have more clout than you, period. You know what I'm saying? So clout chasing on what? Like what do you have going on? Like, I don't even know what you got going on.
People use the term clout chasing extremely loosely. You have to have clout for there to be a clout to be chased.
You know what I'm saying? I just know that you got out of jail and got on this internet trying to challenge C-Mac to a fight amongst a lot of other goofies. Oh, man, I'm trying to get in with C-Mac. A dude that don't even know y'all, don't got nothing to do with y'all, and don't want nothing to do with y'all. And I'm glad he answered the way he answered when you called in, clout chasing on Big Homie CC phone. That's not man activity. You know what I'm saying? You had this man put you online at a Count Capone interview just to say something to C-Mac. And C-Mac checked it at the door like, hey, look, bro, I don't even know you. Stop saying my name. And like, you know what I'm saying, we could just get to some other activity. You know what I'm saying? Being that you want to keep playing with my name and talking about, let's get down and this and that. You clout chasing for a fake boxing bag that don't even pay that much. Like, you was trying to, how much was you trying to fight for? Because I don't understand how much you thought you was going to get. The C-Mac is the name, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't going to get nothing.
Yeah, that's the part that niggas don't get. To put on these boxing matches, it takes way more than what these niggas think. Oh, we're going to put on a boxing match. They're going to pay us for it. First of all, people have to want to see you. People have to want to see you. People have to want to enjoy your company. People have to want to enjoy whatever you have going on. Nobody cares about, you know, seeing two nobodies sit around and have a boxing match.
What you was trying to fight for 5 or 10,000? I bet you can't even show 30,000, bro. You on here talking about people broke and clout chasing, bro. You the only broke clout chaser, bro. Clout chasers mention other people that don't have nothing to do with them. Your name is only mentioned because my name was in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? With this other guy, y'all talking about stuff that y'all know.
Yeah, Young and Hefe would be more so responding less than chasing clout.
This call is being recorded.
But because you want the internet clout so bad and you want recognition, you would go with anything. You know what I'm saying? And that's what clout chasers do. I ain't got on this net and clout chase behind nothing because it ain't no need to clout chase. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't need the clout. You know what I'm saying? I get to the bread, you know what I'm saying? What you guys don't do. Like I said, you look sick, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look like to play with your nose all day. You know what I'm saying? You talking about somebody clout chasing, man. Clout chasing on what? What do you have to clout chase on? You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why your name was mentioned. You know what I'm saying? I've been in jail going on 2 months. And I just got that information. And the information is coming to me. You know what I'm saying? People who know you, you know what I'm saying, heard you speaking. You know what I'm saying? Heard you speaking pertaining to me, and it's just wild to me that why are you speaking my name with this guy? You know what I'm saying?
Now, oh yeah, they were saying I know it was Young and Hefe because of the walk. Project Bo was saying that Young and Hefe was guilty of the taco stand pow-powing. Got it. Okay. Because I was like, why is Young and Hefe so upset at these guys? Because they put the body on him over something that he did not do, and that could have put him in a really bad situation, especially with him being locked up for sure.
In a situation that you don't know nothing about, you know what I'm saying? And then it's just crazy because this is your homie, you know what I'm saying? So if you know that doesn't have nothing to do with it, but this is the thing. All you weirdos, you know what I'm saying, thought that I had something to do with it in the beginning. That's why I was being talked about until stuff started coming out. Like, oh yeah, this is what he in jail for. He ain't got nothing to do with that. But like, yeah, miss me with the recorded phone calls, bro. I've been doing this shit, bro. I've been a lot of places, bro. Name still good, been good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't want to hear nothing about your name. You know what I'm saying? When you dealing with people that's bad, you dealing with bad people, you on the phone with bad people talking about bad things, you know what I'm saying? And that's weird to me, you know what I'm saying? But like, since we talking about broke, you know what I'm saying, man, show 30K, 50K of your own money. You know what I'm saying? Can you do that? You know what I'm saying? Or you trying to box for that? You know what I'm saying? You on this internet trying to box for money. Hey, one time have I came out and trying to box anybody for money and I got a cold squabble. You know what I'm saying? I ain't came on the internet one time and trying to box one dude or let's get a celebrity boxing match. First it was you and Queen Peel, then you try to hop on this C-Mac train. That's clout chasing, like, you know what I'm saying? Now you dudes need to understand the definition of what clout chasing is and trying to throw clout chasing on other people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, no jumper ain't already had it popping. You know what I'm saying? That's how I got on No Jumper. No Jumper, you know what I'm saying, came to me because what I was doing on this internet in my own own channel, you know what I'm saying, by accident. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get on here dressed up, trying to go viral, and it don't be happening for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even never made an Instagram post, you know what I'm saying, on my Instagram, you know what I'm saying, to, hey man, look, Instagram, come follow me to YouTube. I don't do none of that. I just get on YouTube and do what I do, you know what I'm saying? On everything, but you might want to take a page out the book, you know what I'm saying, and stop being so weird. You know what I'm saying? You can never put me in the category as weird. You dudes is weirdos. Keep my name out your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you got caught with your hand in the cookie jar. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like, man, like it ain't even really nothing to explain because like I said, it just got me lost how dudes that call themselves solid, you know what I'm saying, like congregate with other men, you know what I'm saying, that's not solid, you know what I'm saying, and help trying to further, you know, crime and cases and investigations and solve stuff. Like what solid dude like hops on the line talking about, like, why would you, like when you got on the line with that dude and that dude was asking you about your homie, you're supposed to check that at the door. Like, hey, look, bro, you way from Nevada, you way from Pacoima, whether you blood or not. Look, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, now that could be a situation that could be tricky for sure. I don't know, man. I think that maybe Project Bo probably should have stayed out of this one because it's going to go super far.
What happened?
This call is being recorded.
Discussion, it's not up for discussion. I don't want to talk about that. Like, we want to talk about they homie being unalive, you know what I'm saying? But then on top of that, playing these internet games and placing other people in that, you know what I'm saying? Got to do better, champ, and stop playing with your nose, bruh. And I don't know what else you doing, but you know, weird, you know what I'm saying? You the only weird guy, because that's what weird dudes do, you know what I'm saying? I ain't did nothing weird, you know what I'm saying? But call, you know what I'm saying, balls, and strikes, you know what I'm saying? When you weirdos, I'm saying, get out of line and do goofy stuff, and y'all try to, like, portray that y'all these, you know what I'm saying, whatever you guys supposed to be, I don't even understand. But yeah, whatever you dropping tonight, yeah, make that your last time, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, when you ready to show that bread, you know what I'm saying, I guarantee you I can show more bread, you know what I'm saying, than what you got in your pocket, or if you got a safe or whatever, bro. Like, cut it out.
Nigga said, yeah, make that your last time. Sheesh.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? You on the internet, you know what I'm saying, trying to get internet clout and fame, bro, you know what I'm saying, talking about somebody else clout chasing. I ain't had to clout chase one day, you know what I'm saying, because the people been effing with me, you know what I'm saying, from the beginning. But with that being said, I'm going to conclude this there. It's your boy, Young and Hefe. Don't care.
All right, man, so that's Young and Hefe with his response to Project Bo, man. I'm sure Project Bo will have a response to Young and Hefe. I guess this time might not be his last time. I guess it might not be his last time. You feel me? I guess that's what it is. Yeah, whatever. That all being said, man, we about to the next one. Red dots to the left. You know the rest. We go.
Know what it is.
TNN Trap Group Network.
Oswald, Rich Trapper.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about later.
Carjack 100 here. If you need your transmission check, come on down to Carjacks. I'm your transmission expert.
I'm glad that you enjoyed that content. We heard the cries, we heard the complaints. Now we don't got no intro, but we do got an outro with the same information, man. Make sure that you are tapped in. Make sure you dropping comments. Make sure you dropping likes. Make sure you subscribing to everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network, because we will be giving away some more Chiliana once we hit that 40,000 membership, 40,000 subscriber, threshold. We're going to make sure that we give y'all some Chiliana, man. So make sure that y'all stay tapped in. Make sure y'all stay looking out. Make sure y'all stay right here at TNN Trap News Network. The news you can use, the knowledge you're not going to get in nobody's college. Hit a like, hit a comment, hit a subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. We're going to keep you updated on what's going on these YouTube streets. You already know the deal, man. If you enjoyed this content, throw the red dot to the left. You know the rest. We go.
Hi, I'm Whack 100. When I'm not snitching on the internet, I'm snitching in real life for your own personal home security. Call 1-800-WACK-ATTACK. We're first, law enforcement second.
Hey, I'm Adam 22. Got an extra soul laying around? Be like Doughboy and Whack 100 and sell yours today. One soul equals a lot of clout.
Apollo Texas. It's dangerous. Think I'm outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss.
A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from 18. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. More than like us niggas up in game 6. Missing with the bush and you can save it. More than like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 6, he bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold it. Final seconds with my back against the wall, 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell me. Nothing. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from 18. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. More than like us niggas up in game 6. Missing with the bush and you can save it. More than like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboard. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game. To myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Just made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemy. Watch the haters hella fake, I know what enemies intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aim. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from 18. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. More than like us niggas up in game 6. Missing with the bush and you can save it. More than like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from 18. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. More than like us niggas up in game 6. Missing with the bush and you can save it. More than like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
Final topic today, which, by the way, go smash that like button and drop a comment if you guys are enjoying this content. But Whack actually pulled up to some other podcast.
And then he got marked all the way out.
Actually know anything about this podcast, but we have a clip, and apparently he's losing his mind on some dudes on this podcast. They're saying that this guy right here is kind of like a fake Adam 22. Let's see what Whack had to say to the homies on
Why does he have to be a fake Adam 22?
this podcast.
Fear to what's in
Who's
front of
talking right now?
because you got bitching.
Who's talking right now?
So you shouldn't have referenced a dick.
Who's talking right now?
Fuck over you every chance
Who's
I
talking
get.
right now?
It don't
Moderator? Moderator.
Nigga, you ain't more man than me,
Real
man.
loud.
We're gonna acknowledge
You think you're saying nothing.
You believe that his loudness is trying to compensate for what? Lack of what? You say?
Okay, so we do have 6 or 7 unk here, so I guess that
Yeah, so Wag doesn't like because the dude said that his loudness was compensating for a small pecker.
kind of explains how this came together. I guess Unk probably connected him with these guys, but I'm not sure who these guys are just yet.
I already told him what it was a lack of.
Don't sex explain me again. If you sex explain, I'm gonna find your chin attractive. On Paul Road. Fuck your God, nigga. So don't sex explain me again. You been warned.
Brother, we'll change the
Straight up,
subject on
nigga.
that
Fuck your
for
God, your
everybody.
religion, and everything about it. Don't
Brother.
sex explain me again.
Brother.
Nigga, I'm gonna be South
All
Paul,
right,
nigga.
all right,
I
bro.
don't play them sex
Brother.
play games.
Brother.
You gonna be the bitch you is, nigga.
Brother.
Don't sex explain me again.
Brother.
Am I the only one who didn't actually catch the sex playing? And also, I'm really glad that Wag
He said Wag had a tiny piquito.
does not react like this when I sex play him. I'm glad that we have the kind of relationship where I could say,
Wow. Adam is making it very clear that he's always explaining. Isn't it crazy that how when a white dude does it, everybody's so accepting, but when a black dude does it, you're ready to jump up and fake fight?
Am I the only one who didn't actually catch the sex playing? And also, I'm really glad that Wack does not react like this when I sex play him. I'm glad that we have the kind of relationship where I could say stuff about his big, funky, stanky booty, and he ain't gonna scream at me. But I don't know. I missed the sex play, but apparently it had a pretty big effect on him.
I'm telling you in your mind.
Or a small effect, depending on how you're taking it. But I'm bump.
Like a bitch you is, don't sex play me, nigga.
To respect everyone. That's
I didn't say it, nigga. And if you got a problem with what I'm saying, all you gotta do is try me, and I'm gonna find your chin and chop it and knock your bitch ass out. Don't sex play me, nigga. Fuck your God and your religion. Where I come from, we don't play like that. Nigga, Eastside Power Rule, nigga, and you gonna respect that. You
Whoa, aggression.
bitch ass nigga.
Like a lion.
Now we can keep going. And all you got to do is try it. I guarantee you, I'll knock your bitch ass out. Told you I was better than you. Don't sex play me again, nigga.
Hold on.
Don't sex play me again. I told you. Don't sex play me again. I told you, you been manipulating your wife. I told you I was better than you. You ain't nothing but a little thug, nigga. And that's all you gonna do, right?
Whoa, so we got another dude who's off camera right here on the red shirt, and he's saying you ain't nothing but a thug. Damn, this is actually getting pretty intense. I thought this was gonna be like,
Oh no, he got on Wack's head. Wack didn't do nothing.
like a little bit more.
But then see, even if Jabari is soft, I'm gonna say this. Even if Jabari is soft, Wack is softer because you didn't do nothing. You didn't do nothing. But shows you had an inability to have a conversation. The man told you you had a little pecker, and all you did was give him